What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so today we are getting straight into our Inkosi Super Cup Week 4. And of course, with me here today, I've got my co-host, Mr. Patchy. Patchy, how are you doing today?
I'm really good, man. I'm great to pretty happy to be here and pretty excited to get this cast done. I'm looking forward to seeing some interesting gameplay and some exciting gameplay today. I think we shall be seeing that, if I'm not mistaken.
No, definitely. And I mean, we got a nice few teams, and here's our schedule as well. So we've got Erangel across all 4 games, as you can see there. The first round being a best out of 1, which is then followed by our final round, which is a best out of 3. Then we've got the starting times for the particular matches as well. And of course, once again, we've got a few interesting teams in the lobby for today. So we've got the Immortals, the Triads, we've got Blink, we've got Effect. We've got the players there from Zamgare's SS Lost Legion 2.0. We've got Inkosi and Nibble, as well as a new team there, I think, all out.
Yeah, it's looking like an interesting lineup. I'm particularly excited to see some of these teams, how they perform and what they decide to do, etc., etc. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on a couple of names here on the list.
Yeah. No, definitely, you got to. I mean, and we've got the nice flight path here as well. It's taking us all the way there from shooting range and heading straight over down to the woods, the Nova crates, or rather, just stopping to the north of it. So giving the players a nice selection of spots with which they can drop down. So you got the teams, of course, now making their way all around. You can see we got the Tears of Chaos. They're heading straight over into North George. We got Inkosi heading for the usual spot right up in towards Severny there. We got the players as well from All Out now making their move over towards the Georgiable crates. The team there from Effect seem like they're heading off in the direction of Yasnaya. We've got Vibrant pushing straight into school. Also have the players there from Aces making their way up in the direction of what seems to be Yasnaya as well. And then a few more teams making their way down. We've got the Immortals heading out. We've got the players there from Zamgare's heading out as well. And also the Triads. They're also busy making their way. It seems like we might see a little bit of mansion action. Hopefully.
Yeah, and we see the circle popping up here as well. So it looks pretty nicely centered on the map, which means we're going to be centering in right towards sort of the Rozhok area. And so that's going to make for some interesting gameplay, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Vibrant already sitting there in dead center zone. We've got the players from Nibble making their push now over towards Little Malta and Malta Power. And a few more teams making their push up into Yasnaya. So it seems like we've got the players there from Lost Legion 2.0, as well as the players from the Aces now, hopefully going to start their battle there for control of Yasnaya. Yes, there we go. Straight into Yasnaya. So we got Hanya. There we go. That's an interesting one. So we got Hanya, Enigma, Liquid, as well as... Snakebite. There we go. That's our team there for SS Lost Legion 2.0. You can see them all now just making their way around, getting us some loot going as per usual. And then, of course, we've got the team there from the Aces just to the north. On this side, we've got Lucky, Froggy, Cody, and Logix.
Yeah, and what I'm pretty interested to see here is how the teams decide to get their setups going and see if they go for the vehicles and whatnot, because it's always nice to see how players decide to set themselves up as a team, how they decide to load themselves out, how they use their vehicles, because obviously you can use that as a transportation, but also as mobile cover. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how the teams approach their setups.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, they don't have many vehicles right here at the moment in Yasnaya, but there is a lot of hard cover, a lot of structures in the way that they can hide in to try and get those angles on the team, the one just across the road from him, trying to get those hits in and, of course, get those early game kills in. There we go. So you can see the Aces now making their way around. We got Logix pushing up, heading up towards the 2nd or 3rd floor there. We've got Hanya now moving in as well. So they're getting really, really close. The players from Aces slowly but surely progressing down towards the south. Hanya now getting himself a nice level 3 bag. getting ready to move up. Hopefully, they're going to spot the players there from Aces anytime soon. But we got Cody just up ahead of him. Hopefully, Hanya's going to bump. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
First
taking
hit.
that damage so soon. This is not how you want to go down.
No, not this early in the game. I think that might even be the first kill of the game if he gets taken out right there.
Yeah, he's still alive for the moment, but let's see how Retaliation decides to come in for these teams. Yeah, if they decide to push this one, I don't know if it's too smart to push it so early on, especially when you're still kind of going for that better equipment, trying to get yourself up there.
Yeah. Well, at least you got lucky now sending a Gren in. He doesn't seem to be super lucky at the moment, but the remainder of the SS team, of course, now pushing up as some nice backup there, trying to support their player Hanya, of course, right up in front. You got Logic's taking a little bit of damage as well. Oh, what a Gren. Let's see, will they get this? Up they come. Ooh, see, now they're busy clearing it out. Will they get those hits? Come on, push. Oh, SS getting very, very close now.
Yeah, these teams are definitely going to run into each other sooner rather than later. There's the first down.
Yep. Oh, down goes Cody as well. So you got Froggy now pushing up. Let's see, will he get it? Oh, goes in for the first. Nicely played. So Froggy and Logic.
Frag.
Both of them each getting a nod. We got Enigma getting knocked out. So Snakebite and Liquid, the last two hopefuls left. Ooh, nice strafing just out the door.
Yeah, that was a really well held angle right there.
Yes, snake attack. Yeah, I know it's a lame one.
yeah. Don't worry. In time they'll get better. Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, they say the older you get, the worse they get.
Yes, that is true. Oh, nice finish there by Snakebite. Oh, down he goes now. Oh, now it's up to Enigma. Let's see, will he get the clutch? Will they get the better of him? It's pretty much up against, it's Cody versus Enigma now. So either one of these two players will get the clutch.
He's pretty much just eliminated each other more or less. At least now we get to see who comes out on top. Oh, really nice jump. Nice play.
Yeah, well done there to Enigma, getting a beautiful finish. All right, so we are now down to 11 teams, 41 players still alive. So let's see. Oh, I wonder who's going to get it. We got a few teams fairly close together. So the team there, of course, from the Zamga Rays team, as well as the players from Triads, fairly close to each other there on the eastern side of the map. We've got Mansion and Lipovka. Fairly close, not a lot of space in between the two. Hopefully, they're going to start pushing up, and you can, of course, now see the players from Inkosi starting to rotate down further in towards center zone, making their move now up in towards Rozok. Good bait still holding up a little bit over there at the shooting range. Tears of Chaos, of course, the players that we've got on screen now. JP doing a bit of parkour.
Yeah, don't try that in real life, lads.
No, you're going to lose your ankles and your knees. And a few other equipment thingies.
Yeah, so a lot more than your backpack and helmet. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and a Red Bull won't be sufficient. You can try.
Maybe for about 5 minutes, but
yes,
once the adrenaline leaves.
Yeah, you can try and wing it, of course, but I don't know how beneficial that would be. You know, because the Red Bull gives you wings. So.
Yeah, you could just try it beforehand before you jump and just fly away.
Yeah. Oh, Inkosi now moving in right past the players there, of course, from Vibrant. So Vibrant holding up over at the apartments at school. Let's see, will Inkosi make the push in? No, they're moving off to the side.
Yeah, I think until the circle becomes a little bit more of a pressure on them, they still have a bit of freedom of movement to go around the map, do the looting, you know, see if they can upgrade any equipment, you know, maybe get towards a point where they feel comfortable with moving towards that center. Obviously, there's still pretty much all the rest of the teams are surviving at the moment. Is just one that was taken down, so still a lot of potential threats that could be engaged at the moment. So they still have to play, really, really smart. They can't just go straight towards the center for that comfortability. And of course, we did see one of the teams actually just dropping immediately right into the center near Rozhok, which is, of course, where the circle is going to center. So there is already a team that is nice and secure in that kind of position, which, it wouldn't perhaps be the smartest thing to challenge them right now, because they're already in that secure position where if you're running out in the open, you're going to get clapped.
Yeah, no, definitely. They've got the good position there. They can pretty much cover the angles. Well, most of the angles all around. You can see the teams, of course, now trying to push up. We've got Nibble moving in. We've got Inkosi moving in, and Vibrant just sitting there comfortably in their position, not too scared, not too phased either. Puts him in a pretty good position though to move about comfortably. Try and move up. Get better angles on the team, because you can see Inkosi, of course, just up ahead of them there. So Vibrant moving in. We just had them in the compound over towards the southwest there, but now they're moving up to the rock, moving in on Inkosi, and Inkosi just sitting there waiting, trying to see if they're going to move up. Hopefully they'll get the angles, but we also have the other half of Vibrant now rotating up just around the team, heading into the compound that we've got over there towards the northeast. So trapping them in a bit of a Vibrant sandwich.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pincer attacking on here, which is quite a smart way of approaching the situation. I think it was actually Vibe that had this position earlier on. So I think Inkosi now they have to just kind of sit in this house, providing a little bit of that cover, just see if they can get any early, aggression, early picks, which might potentially help them in taking out this team. When obviously there's that player up towards the rock, challenging every now and then, see if they can maybe take them out.
Yeah, and Reverb getting a beautiful hit there right in on Rebel. Inkosi is pretty potent. They pretty potent. I wouldn't just push up on them, but Vibrant, of course, playing the smart game here, not taking too much of an aggressive push on them just yet. Keeping their distance, trying to see if they can get a nice few knocks in before they start pushing up, and trying to work that into their advantage.
Yeah, and I mean that's a pretty smart way to play. You don't want to just throw yourself all in. That's kind of a waste of all the setup that you've been preparing. You want to do a bit of a war of attrition here, and especially if you're in the stronger position, if you've got the house as cover, or if you're sitting together, you have that little bit of an advantage where you can play the war of attrition a lot better.
And like the Immortals now caught in a pretty tough spot. They're trying to move up. We've got MFP trying to get over towards Valerian, trying to provide some backup there. And we got Arkham, of course, not too far away. Sahil also right there with them. So they also now going up into the split. Ooh, Valerian bleeding out very, very slowly. I don't think... Oh, MFP might be able to get that res in on Valerian.
Yeah, there's still quite a few teams sitting on the outskirts, just on the edge of the ring, which kind of leaves these few teams who are sitting together in the center to skirmish against one another and see who goes down first. See a lot of smokes being used there to kind of give cover to the team as they drive away. Yeah, I'm just going to get them escape the watchful eye. Ooh, actually, I say that, just gets downed immediately. But they do manage to at least move out of the position.
We've got a few more teams now moving up. It's like they're all trying to slowly but surely make their way up into a zone, but I think they're also just waiting for the shift of zone, which we'll have in just a few seconds' time. Trying to see where it's going. Hopefully it moves over. Yeah, there we go. Moves over towards the southwestern side of zone. So we only have one team in zone at the moment. Everyone else has to make their way in, and I think this is where we're going to see quite a few players, of course, getting taken out and being sent all the way back to the lobby.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Especially if you see all these teams on the map there, you just saw they're all kind of funneling in towards the smaller circle, and they're one behind the other. And they're definitely going to be running into one another as they attempt to go towards the next circle. And yeah, we're definitely going to see some carnage here ensuing in the next few minutes.
No, but that's always the kind of carnage that you want. I mean, that gives that to me is one of the best parts of this watching the games. It's like when all the carnage starts. It's absolutely amazing. Trying to see the strats that the players use, how they take their CQC fights. It's amazing, and I mean it's great fun to see. And also, they end up with a bit of bragging, right? Saying, like, I played this one well. Look where it got me. Finished up in in a good placement and managed to make all the way through into the finals.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's those carnage moments are actually the moments where players can kind of step up and teams can step up and they can actually, when that pressure is on, you know, they can perform, you know, some really cool things and do some really cool stuff and come out on top and be like, yeah, I played that one really well. The pressure was on and I performed. So, yeah, this is where we can see the rise and fall of players and teams.
Yeah, this is also where we get those moments that they clip and share on social media as like, you know, best plays of the stream or whatever they want to call them. This is the part in the game where those plays all start happening, you know, as all the teams start converging onto the same point more or less, you know, pushing them into each other and, you know, giving them no other option other than to show us what they've got and put up a show.
Yeah, and you always like to see that. Show us what you got.
Yeah, you can even flex a little bit if you really, really wanna.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of flexing.
Yeah. So here we go, busy watching the players now from the Triad. They're holding up their position just there towards the south of the team. I think that was I forgot the name now. I saw the name and then I forgot it. There we go. It's Inkosi. Here we go. So Inkosi just up to the north. Hopefully, we've seen a few interesting players from Triad as well over the past few weeks. So hopefully they are going to put up a nice little show for us here once again today. I'm really hoping to see some nice players from them. Griff, of course, being super potent. Goku hopefully pulls a Super Saiyan or something today. That'd be amazing.
It would be. It would be. So
far we haven't
actually seen.
Yeah. Oh. All right. So here we've got Mr. Skripas. So he's of course doing his challenge tomorrow, going up against who was that? Vegeta or someone? Yeah, I think it was Vegeta. Oh. So let's see. Will Skripas just knock people as he says he does, or will he go for some thirsting as well today? I think that'd make it a fairly interesting one to see. Yeah, because he put out the video on Facebook, you know, telling people that he'll knock them. He won't thirst them just yet. He'll wait for their teammates to push in before, you know, getting the thirst. And only when the teammates are there, he'll start taking them down. So him and Vegeta, of course, battling it out for pink slips tomorrow.
A little bit of a challenge issued.
Yeah. So we got a nice pink slips match happening tomorrow. I think that's the first one. The first one in Africa. Yeah. So that's going to be awesome. Super interesting to watch. We got Liquid already down. Oh, Snakebite now moving in the zone, doing quite a bit of damage, trying to unheal the zone. But I don't think he's going to make it all the way. Those bandages are going to run out anytime soon. He's only got 8 left. Well, sorry, that was 6. He got 5 left now. Oh, he's trying to get up into the vehicle, but 4 zones in. The blue zone
this is going to be a struggle.
Quite a bit of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always, of course, the thing about staying outside in that zone.
Yeah.
And he gets taken down.
There we go. So the players here from All Out. We got Stola, Philip, and the Wiley all now making their way around. Philip, of course, getting knocked out, and the team there from Tears of Chaos now pushing up on them. There we go. Tide getting taken down by the Wiley. Well done. So now they're down to 2 players, Stola and the Wiley. Let's see, will they be able to defend against them? Oh, what a push. Wiley getting knocked.
Oh, and so does the so does the other one. This is going to be a trade for trade, I think. There goes Wiley.
Yeah, and we're down to Stola now. Let's see, will Stola be able to hold on to this Ghost? And JP, of course, the 2 players there for Tears of Chaos. Oh, and it's a finish. All out. Going all out, but getting sent back to the lobby. Man, that was a tough one. But at least they did quite a bit of damage over here with the players from Tears of Chaos. 2 of the players getting knocked, sorry. Yeah, one of them already getting back up. We got Inkosi, of course, now moving in. So Bait, I haven't seen him being bait today at all.
Yeah, not that many chances to bait, I suppose. We'll see if that changes going forward.
Yeah, hopefully that's debatable, but I mean we'll find out soon enough. Hopefully, I wanna see Bait being Bait because that's his name. You know, he kind of earned it. You know, he like
you gotta live up to the title.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. We got everyone now slowly but surely making their way in. We got a bit of an exchange there from Vibrant and Noble. I don't think it's going straight up, but we also have the players from Effect, as well as the team there from the Immortals over at the drop in Watertown. So hopefully, well, I'm curious to see who's going to come out victorious up in Watertown there, because they're on the drop. I mean, some great weapons. Hopefully, they're going to bring those down, heading down into the southern side of zone. Oh, Immortals getting a nice knock. No finish just yet. Oh, Valerian getting a hit. Come on, one more. And, that's a squad wipe. Well done. So the Immortals taking out the players there from Effect. Oh, not yet. We got Opium left. Opium is the last one.
One man standing. The last bastion for the team.
Let's see. Will he get the clutch? Or is he going to get the lobby? Either or.
Well, I guess we'll find out very soon.
Yeah, we can see the Immortals, of course. Well, I don't know if they... Yeah, I think they kind of decided, nah, it's okay. Let's just push for zone and let the zone get him. Because there's 10 seconds left before the blue zone shifts in. Yeah, off they go. Heading in. So we got Akram and MFP, of course, and still staying behind. So they're going on foot. That's a bit of a risky one.
That is going to be a bit of a jog. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the zone's going to catch up with them. It doesn't seem like they've got many vehicles. Just that one that they had. Opium going at it with a pan, as one does, you know, when trying to outrun the blue zone. But let's see. Maybe things pan out for him. You know, he might make it up into its zone.
Hey, who knows? Maybe he lets all the teams kill each other, and then he takes out the last guy and wins the victory for his team.
That could legit happen. Yes, that could legit happen. You know.
Yeah.
And then we
entirely possible, but first he has to get out that zone.
Yes, and then we can call him the Punisher. Oh, there we go. Reverb getting a nice hit in. Come on. Oh, down goes Goku. Oh, the tire's getting blown out. Getting a nice drift heading there, of course, straight up into the tree. Weird place to put a tree, but hey, someone's got to put them somewhere. You've got Nibble and Triad right here, battling it out. Come on. Who's going to get it? Will we see a good play from Griff once again? Inkosi now moving up. Optic getting a nice hit there on MFP. Nicely done. Oh, screw pass. Nice. Beautiful green.
That's a nice job.
Yeah. No, he's pretty potent with this stuff. Let's see. Up comes bait. Yes. Oh, just fishing into the smoke.
Oh, and that's Opium down actually as well.
Yeah, so effects are now back into the or they've been sent back to the lobby. We're down to 8 players, so no final zone ban finish for him.
Yeah, it was a dream, but not all dreams can be memes, unfortunately.
And not all of them pan out. So.
Oh my soul.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I love it when you see the map all lit up like that. So Triad, of course, now getting a few hits in on them there. We got the Immortals moving up. Inkosi just off the side. Oh,
yeah, things are getting really tight now.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, there goes Griff.
Oh, man. Oh, Goku's
under
hit.
heavy fire. Oros goes down as well. It's up to Goku and Ozone.
Oh. Yes. So the Goku zone. Well, let's see if they go to zone, of course. So we got Nomad, Vindog. Who else do we have left there? So, okay, so Nomad, Vindog, and Stevo. Mr. Skripas getting taken down. I think it's only because he was only knocking people, not thirsting. That's why he probably got taken down. Got the Tears of Chaos, of course, now moving up. Up comes War. Oh, what a grin. Ghost running almost right into that Gren. Vibrant now. Oh, nice. Down goes Rebel. Oh, tight as well. So JP and Ghost are now the last 2 left there for Triads.
Yeah, so many players knocked as well, so things are getting so close quarters and so tight now. Things are getting kind of down to the line. Everyone has to perform or get knocked, basically.
Wow, there you go. So Vibrant now just on the edge of zone. We also have the last few players there from Triad now trying to get their way up into zone. Let's see, will they be able to get that rotation done? Vibrant, of course, now quickly trying to heal up as we have the players there from Blink now pushing up on them. What's that Blink? Doesn't look like it's a play. Yeah, it is. But isn't I thought General Pekka was in effects. That's weird. He probably went into the wrong slot. But any case, the Immortals now making their push up. Running for zone. We got Valerian and Sahil, the last two remaining players for the Immortals. Bait. Now getting a nice few hits in. Let's see. Will he get those hits? Will he get the knock? Or will they?
Yeah, it looks like Inkosi Survival's doing really well here.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty good play though. Sekasi on 3. Sahil is now the last one there for the Immortals. So they're going down one by one. We got Vibrant also having a few knock players. Everyone spread out along the edge of zone. No one really in center zone.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone seems to be in a really bad condition except for perhaps Ikazi and DOC right now.
Yeah. Wow, you can see them really all like converging onto the same point. They it's like they're trying to make their push for center zone, but they're not really getting there because of all the other teams busy shooting at them at the same time.
Yeah, it's just a big suppressing fire, crossfire going on here as the zone gets smaller.
Let's see, up they come. There we go. So we get General Pekka, Superior, and Quickscope still left there for the players from Blink. Oh, Tears of Chaos are getting hit. War taking a nice one to the face there. Wow. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Quickscope looking a bit tired. He's looking a bit tired. Let's see, will he start moving up? No, he's just waiting. He's just waiting. So we get tired as well. JP right there. Let's see, will they get that grain across? Is he going to make it?
I think that went in.
It did. Man, I thought it was going to get the knock on bait. That was close.
Oh, here comes another. Let's see if this one goes.
Down goes War. So 6 moving in, getting a beautiful hit there. We got Ghost quickly trying to get the res in. I think 6 might be moving up to Rebel, yes. So 6 is trying to get the res in on Rebel. Ghost getting the res in on War. We've got 14 players left, 6 teams remaining. Not a lot of zone left. I mean, the zone is less than 50 meters across.
Yeah,
wow.
they take a step in the wrong direction and they're out for good. So they have to be really careful where they play and what they do right now.
Yeah, and it's straight lobby for them. I mean, no other way. What a play.
Dubes is going to take down one player all by himself.
Well done. That was a beautiful knock, though. I mean, that was a beautiful hit. And, of course, taking down the players there from Vibrant. So we're now down to 5. So we got the players from the Immortals, the Triads. We got Blink, the Tears of Chaos, and Ikasi. Those are the 5 teams we got left.
Yeah, and those are the kind of plays you also want to see a little bit more because as the zone gets smaller, it becomes about, all right, who makes the most unexpected thing happen? Who can really run up in somebody else's face and just quickly get the unexpected takedowns? So now it just becomes about who makes the wrong misstep, makes the wrong miscalculation, or who makes the biggest brain play.
Or who aims their gren in a good spot. So General Pekka getting a beautiful knock in on Reverb, but then, of course, getting taken out by Ghost in the meantime. Oh, down goes Ghost now. I mean, this is like, I could almost say, it's like karma. You know, you knock one guy, but then you get knocked, and then that guy gets knocked because he knocked you, and then it's like a knock-knock joke that's gone really bad. Down goes Tears of Chaos.
Yeah, the trades are just coming through back and forth.
Wow.
It's one after one after one after one.
Yes, and someone would have won after all of that.
Indeed, I see a player pinned down by that tree. Let's see if the tree is enough for them to survive the coming onslaught.
Yeah, maybe they should start branching out a little bit. Let's see. So the Triads, Blink, Ikasi, and then Mr. Mysterious. Now it's just up to Ikasi and Vibrant. What? No, not Vibrant. Man, Vibrant's dead already. Triad. Yes, Goku. He is pulling a Super Saiyan. I want to see the Kamehameha. I actually want to hear him say it. That'd be funny.
Yeah, well, let's see if he can pull out that Kamehameha and just win himself the game here and for his team.
Well, he's looking good. I mean, he's got the most health.
Yeah, it's a pretty good advantage.
It's a pretty good spot. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. I mean, he's in zone. So let's see. Now it all comes down to what play he's going to give us. You know, will he be able to outsmart Ikasi?
Yeah, this is a 1v2, so he has to make really good decisions from here on out. One mistake could cost him his health, and that will make it a lot more difficult for him. I like the spam through the smoke there. That's going to give him, even though it didn't actually hit anyone, if he does eventually hit someone with that, it could be very, very useful and very helpful. So I like those plays coming out from him. It shows me he's making some pretty smart moves right now, which could potentially get him that 1v2 clutch.
Hopefully it's the and no.
The dream was crushed. It wasn't to be.
Yes, the bait took them down. Well done to Inkosi getting the chicken dinner there. We got the Triads, of course, taking second place. We got the players from Blink in third, Immortals in fourth, Tears of Chaos finishing off in fifth place. We got Vibrant in sixth place. We got Noble finishing off in seventh place. We got the players there from Zamga Rays, of course, in eighth place. The team from Effects taking ninth place. Then, of course, the players from All Out finishing in 10th place. SS Lost Legion finishing in 12th place. And then last but not least, we've got the players from Aces going back to the lobby first. So that was some interesting plays we had this final zone.
Yeah, for sure. And we saw some really strong stuff coming out from Inkosi. From what I could see, they're pretty strong pretty much the whole game through. They had a really nice setup. They played pretty passively once they had that good setup, and that good setup pretty much lost them for quite a while, and they were able to convert that into some pretty good leads, and they were able to just keep that going right until the end. And unfortunately, our boy Goku, he couldn't get that Kamehameha, he couldn't get that last win there. So unfortunately, he went down, and Inkosi managed to take that W.
Yeah, no, but we also see we usually see pretty good players from Inkosi. In the beginning, they're quite defensive in a sense of where they drop. Defending that spot, trying to make sure that they get the loot that they're looking for. And then once they have it and they're satisfied, then they start, pushing out, trying to find the next good spot to kind of, push into and hold, and hopefully work themselves up like they did now, straight into the chicken dinner.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart way to play, and it seems to have worked out for them. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pretty similar thing coming out going forward into the next couple of matches.
It'd be interesting to see which other teams we've got. So, of course, the top 10 from this match, as well as the top 10 from the other match that was happening now at exactly the same time. It'd be interesting to see which of the teams we'll have moving through into our round to the finals, because that being a best out of 3, that's really where you kind of start separating the players, trying to see who places where, and that's kind of when their skills starts to shine, Yeah, I'm very curious to see who we've got moving through into the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely what you love to see.
Yeah,
you like to see shining stars. You like to see some cool big brain strats. So,
yeah. All right, yeah. So speaking of seeing what's happening in the next match, we're gonna move straight up into our break. So we'll be back with you guys after the break, and then we'll see who's getting into the final rounds. All right, guys. So we'll see you right after this.
Catch you later.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Here we go, getting into our second round. This, of course, being a best out of 3. This is our final rounds. 3 games coming up next. Man, this is going to be an interesting one. We had a quite a nice show in in our first round there. We had Inkosi, of course, getting the chicken dinner in the lobby that we were streaming. And we had BKB getting the chicken dinner, no surprise, in the other round. So well done to them.
Yeah, GG to those teams. I expect that we'll see some good stuff coming out from them, at least going into the next match.
Yeah, definitely. So we got quite the nice lineup for the coming 3 rounds. So we've got Inkosi, we've got Triads, we've got the players from Blink, we've got the Immortals, Tears of Chaos, we've got Vibrant Gaming, we've got Noble Esports, Zamga Rays, we've got Effects, and all out from our first lobby. And then the other lobby, we've got the players there from Basketball Bros. We've got Gun, we've got Oxium Esports, we've got the Liberators, Reluctant, Rain Gaming, Safe, Crimson, Alias Unknown, Rez Haunted, as well as Delta Force. There we go. So quite the nice lineup there. We've got cooking for our next 3 rounds. Curious to see who's going to get the chicken dinners. We've had BKB and Vibrant winning the previous 2 weeks. So Vibrant won last week and BKB the week before. So I'm quite curious to see who's going to get the chicken dinner, or be the overall winners rather, for this week.
Yeah, not only that, but also to see how they do it. I expect that this match might be a bit more lively than the previous one that we were casting in any case. And so it'll be interesting to watch how they do it and how they manage to get to the end, to that W, to that chicken dinner. Obviously, we saw Inkosi do it in a bit of a passive way previously. Let's see if they kick it up a notch and see if they can get to the top.
Well, hopefully it would be great to see a change in the leaderboard. Having BKB and Vibrant not placing as high up as they used to place. So it'd be interesting to see, teams like maybe Inkosi or, Immortals or well, I already said Vibrant. So we don't want them at the top once again. Inkosi, the Immortals, Gun even. That'd be great to have Gun back at the top. Well, not back at the top, but just at the top there. Maybe even have Reluctant move up, the players from Rain Gaming. And then, well, yeah, pretty much I think it'd be amazing to see any of the teams at the top, but it's been interesting, like you said, to see how they get there, what play they're going to use to get their way up into the chicken dinner. The flight path, of course, there is taking us from Lipovka and once again are heading over to just north there of Georgia Pool. So once again, some nice spots. BKB should probably head over to their usual spot, being Pachinki. We might see Inkosi heading off to Severny once again. But I'm pretty sure the flight path will tell us exactly where these teams will be heading towards.
Now we see a lot of teams dropping really quickly.
Also, we've got the players there from Rain Gaming already making their way down. Safe is out. We've got Effects. We've got the players there, of course, from Alias Unknown heading up north. The team from Blink heading north. The players, of course, from the Liberators heading up as well. Gun heading up north, so they seem to be potentially pushing up into Yasnaya. There we go. So Inkosi heading off to their usual spot, Severny up in the north, and BKB, as predicted, heading straight over in towards Pachinki. Hopefully they're going to have a few teams moving up into the same direction. They're challenging them a little bit. Seems like Vibrant might be the team to try that.
Yeah, we'll see if we get any of those. Sorry about that. We'll see if we get any of those. It happens. What can I say? We'll. I was gonna say before just everything got destroyed immediately. I was gonna say that it would be interesting to see if we get any early engagements like we did in the previous match that we were on. See if any teams get knocked out really quickly, and once we see the circle kind of moving in, putting a little bit more pressure on the map, then we could see if we get any of those funnels like we saw in the previous game as well.
Yeah, well, you might get your wish. You might get your wish because you got the players there, of course, from Alias Unknown, as well as the team from Blink, and then also the team there from the Liberators, right up there in the northwest of the map. And then over in George, we've got the players there from Rays. We've got the team, of course, from Tears of Chaos, and also the players there from Reluctant. So hopefully there's some two nice spots there. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit of action there. And of course the players there from Delta Force joining up now with a few more teams, you know, just over in the south there. So hopefully you'll get your wish. It'd be great.
Yeah, hopefully I will. I enjoy seeing a little bit of chaos, a little bit of, you know, pressure from all sides, you know, going back and forth and just seeing how the teams trade like we saw, you know, kill after kill after kill, just see who ends up losing the war of attrition at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, we've got the Liberators now making their way up. Seems like they're heading up towards Stolba, or maybe just driving around the bottom side of, well, around along the foot of the mountain here. I think they're kind of searching, trying to see if there's any teams that drop in this direction, trying to figure out if they're safe to push up into those compounds. We've got Tears of Chaos and Rays, of course, now over here in North George, getting some loot going. We also have the players from Reluctant just over towards the east. So hopefully we're going to get a nice little Reluctant Rays sandwich going here with the players from Tears of Chaos. So JB braving it there with his crossbow. So fortunately for him, there's no one close enough just yet. So there's no need to use it just yet. But let's find out. Maybe he can, maybe he can give us a pretty show with that.
I wonder how long he can run it for.
Tricky, though. Yeah. I mean,
it's one of those high skill,
see...
low damage weapons. Like, you have to be able to use it properly and land your shots if you want to, use it. But if you do, it can really do some damage.
But I mean, the crossbow is almost like the CQC AWM. That thing, if you aim that shot well, I mean, you could pretty much get a instant knock, almost, depending on what helmet the person's wearing. With one bolt from the crossbow. So that thing is pretty potent. Yeah. But I mean, the firing rate and the reload time, not so much.
Yeah, it's got to be in the right hands.
Yeah. You need to know how to use it. So we got Optic, of course, just up ahead there. Supreme just moving up with him now. So Ray's going for a bit of a split. So we got Shokes on the one side with his other teammate. I didn't manage to spot the name there. Ooh, there we go. All right, so jumping right over to Reluctant now. We got Blitz, Maestro, Astro, and Charo. So the OO. So they normally had the OOD. I can't remember who the D was. O was Ayad. And now it's OOOs.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you're starting the Oros song and then you fall asleep.
Wow. Just top quality jokes.
Yeah, I know. I wrote them myself. Well, I tried to them. I ran out of ink. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, well. So Reluctant also still up here. Yes, we're sitting down. It's way more comfortable. So Reluctant now busy making their way over here on the eastern side there of North George. Hopefully they're going to start pushing up. And then you've got a few more teams, of course, now spread out across the zone. We've got Vibrant again, pretty much center zone. They jumped pretty much the same spot in the previous round, and they went there once again. And they're pretty safe in zone. Not a bad position.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we've got these two teams kind of standing right next to each other and not really ran into one another just yet. Still kind of setting up in the buildings, pushing into one and checking them out and having a look. So we'll see if they just kind of stay there passively, realizing that there's definitely someone around here, but we don't know if we want to fight them yet, or we'll see if they just hunt each other head on.
Well, judging on what we saw with Astro there, Astro looks quite excited about being in the match, making sure his shoes are clean and everything. The remainder of the squad, they're like, I need loot. Astro is just like, nah, I got it. Well, he's probably AFK, but it's the same thing. The confidence.
Well,
confidence.
Hopefully he's not AFK.
Yeah, well, let's just say he's being super confident, like, just chill. It's like, I got it. Don't worry. Right, so Kasi now, they're moving down, heading up in towards the warehouse here. So they're almost at shelter. But I don't think we've got anyone in shelter there for them really to battle it out with. Grim, of course, now moving up seems like he might be heading up, hopefully into the same direction. But he's, of course, they're fairly close to school. We got the players right over here now, the ones there from Blink. Ooh, who do we have here? That, of course, being the players from Alias Unknown. So hopefully we're going to see a little bit of a some there, a little bit of action. Hopefully. So Inkosi now all just regrouping back up at the warehouse there. I think they might be hoping that there's someone over at Shelter, but I don't see anyone just yet. Not yet. Maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're still kind of probing. We're waiting for people to run into each other now. Who bites the first hook?
Yes. So all the teams fully spread out still there. We got the players from Effect. Okay, so Effect is getting closer. There we go. So Effect now moving up in towards Shelter. So hopefully we'll see a bit of a Inkosi. I think they're going to try and position themselves in such a way that they could get, some nice visuals there on, the outside area of the Shelter. Hopefully they can get in a few hits. We've got the players, of course, here now from Oxium rotating up just past the mansion, or rather up into the mansion. We saw a team, of course. Well, we saw a team just off to the side. Oh, there we go. So we're right here now with the players, of course, from BKB holding up at the apartments at school. Vibrant right there, challenging them. As you can see, Sino just off in the distance there. The remainder of Vibrant, of course, now looks like they're starting to move up in towards Rozak.
Oh, there's the circle.
Man, I can't wait for those teams on the outside to start moving in. So we got Gun, Tears of Chaos, Inkosi. We got the Liberators. We got the players there, of course, from Nodwin Gaming. A whole bunch of teams having to move in. And there we've got our DBS in the drop. That's a weapon that not a lot of people pick up, I've noticed.
Yeah, I guess people just have preferences for certain things, and even though there's something out there that they could potentially pick up, they decide rather to just stick with what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, but the DBS is also quite a nice weapon for CQC, but it's, I think it's maybe because it's still kind of new that people aren't that comfortable with it just yet. It does an insane amount of damage close range, but a little bit further away, being a shotgun and all, it's not particularly a weapon that you could, snipe with. Well, I'd be super amazed if someone was able to snipe with a shotgun.
Yeah, that would be quite interesting to see. But just with the new state of that zone there, I can see that we're very likely going to get that funnel that I was talking about a little bit earlier. We might just see some teams running into each other and tearing each other apart before they head to the new zone.
And that'd be amazing. As always, we got Resurrection just on the outside of school here. Ooh, so if they decide to move up, they bump in, or they drive right into the thick of it here with BKB and Vibrant. So these, of course, being the two teams that won our previous 2 weeks. So, yeah, I think this is a nice face-off, having these two teams going up against each other.
Yeah, well, let's hope that happens. I definitely want to see a good old standoff.
Yes. No, that'd be super cool to see. So hopefully we got Boyka just off on the side there. So he's slowly but surely, where is he going? He's heading away. So he's heading off towards the western side. I don't know if he's maybe trying to push up into those compounds over towards the southwest. We'll see. Hopefully. But it definitely looks like we've got a few more teams, of course, now pushing up. The players from Safe just holding up at the eastern bridge there. And the players over here from All Out having a nice little run around just on the outskirts there of Pachinki. Ooh, shots fired. Come on. So you can see the screen just now starting to light up. We've got Resurrection moving into those compounds, as I mentioned, over towards the southwest. We've got the players, of course, there now from Vibrant. It seems like Boyka is now rotating up towards the remainder of the team, taking the long way around. We've got Blink heading up in towards zone. Oxium also now starting to head in. Gun heading in. Everyone is coming in. I can't wait for them to bump into each other and get the shots going. We've got 20 teams. So pretty much all the teams are still here.
Yeah, pretty much.
We haven't seen any squad wipes just yet.
Yeah, there's none of that early aggression or early team wipes or anything like that. So we're still kind of just sitting here with a really full stack of people of players on the board, and I mean that just promises chaos. That promises that we're going to get some great fights coming up pretty soon.
Well, we had Noble just now take out the players there from Alias Unknown. So that's pretty good. And now the Liberators are going up against Raze. So I think it helps if we sit here and say we'd like to see the fights. It's like they kind of listen to what we're saying, you know? They're like, okay, cool, let's start fighting, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Noble are just like, yeah, let's get something going here. Let's just take out a couple of peeps and knock out a team or so.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, now let's just have more of that.
Yeah, so let's see, we'll blink. Oh, I can't wait to see Boyka go up against Boyka. That's going to be a fun one. So we got Alien, Rick, Stope, and Boyka. And then we got Boyka also just... Oh, what a drive-by shooting. Come on. I want to see Boyka and Boyka go at it. We're there. We're there. So we got Raze, Oxium. Oh. That, of course, being the players there from Alias Unknown, now just rotating fast. Oh, there we go. The Liberators pushing in on Raze. Shokes and Supreme now the last two hopefuls left. Will they get it? We got Costa getting ready to move. Ooh, Daciana just off in the distance. Their shots fired. Alien getting a nice hit there on General Pekka. Soap getting the one on Daciana. It seems like Raze just took out the players there from the Liberators. Well done.
Yeah, they just got taken down there. Even though they had started the challenge, they eventually lost that fight there around those crates.
And that's the beauty about the Battle Royale is like, you know, things never go the way that you expect or hope them to go. But what a push there by the players here from Oxium. Moving in, just taking him down. Valerian getting the hit on Flacco. Nice. Ah, there we go.
Really nice there from Alien.
What a play. What a play. Well freaking done. BKB taking quite a bit of damage. Flacco and Khan both down. Nos and Zyrax, the last two remaining players there. But well done to Oxium. They put up a pretty good show. The Immortals, of course, coming second, you know, not being able to, well, finish up the fight against the players there from BKB. But the team there from Reluctant are now making their way up in towards zone from the southeastern side. So you can see them just up ahead there. We've got Nibble also right in front of them, also pushing up. So you can also have a night. We saw a little bit of an exchange, of course, between the two teams there, as they're all busy traveling up into zone.
Yeah, and those are some of the fights that we were asking for, and we got quite a few trades as well from BKB, and I expected that was a pretty good deal of the fights that we'll see before the zone actually changes once again. We already see quite a number of teams knocked down. We're down to 16 teams remaining, and that number is only going to get smaller as the zone gets smaller.
So Skripa's making a quick vehicle change there. I think he wasn't happy with the one, you know, being all smoky and stuff. Sometimes it works, you know, it helps to hide you a little bit. Well, not much, because 2 shots later and your vehicle blows up. Well, there you guys, the players from Resurrection and Tears of Chaos now getting on with a bit of exchange. Look at the southern side of the zone. We got the Triads, we got Raze, as well as Vibrant. Everyone pushing up into that same spot. The players from Vibrant now here moving up on Oxium. Oh, there we go.
It's a nice little sandwich.
Delta Force getting some action going as well. So they caught right there on the side of the cliffs. But the team from Raze, of course, now being relentless, pushing up right on top of them, trying to get those hits. And the Triads now just trying to sneak past the players there from Reluctant, heading down towards the southern side of zone. Hopefully they'll follow suit and also push up into the southern region there. We've got those teams busy battling it out.
Yeah, these teams are kind of encroaching on one another slowly here. Wouldn't be surprised if... yeah, we see some people just kind of encircling the rest of the team here, taking a bit of fire from the car. A little bit of exchange
Boyka
here.
and Boyka. See, Boyka and Boyka, come on. So we got
Boyka we want the Boyka
Boyka
x Boyka fight. Let's go.
Yes, come on. Make it happen. Make it happen. So we got Raze. We got Raze now pushing up on the players here from Delta Force. We got Safe, of course, just playing it safe off in the distance there. So let's see, we got Cindy and Cindy and Ranger. The Ranger seems to be the last one left. Cindy is down. Ooh, Time Bomb as well. Let's see, will they get this? Delta Force. Oh, down to no one. Down to the lobby they go. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's back to the lobby, unfortunately for them.
Yes. Ooh. Let's see. So Gun now making their push up. Ooh, there we go. Will he get those hits in? Slim moving up bit by bit. You got Nerf getting knocked out. So you got Vindog, Nomad, and Skripas, all of them just up ahead. I'd expect Pyro to be the one throwing the mollies.
Yeah, you would expect it, but looks like the nades are getting chucked by Risks. Yeah, that's a really great nade kill as well. Well played from him.
Nicely done. That was awesome. That was awesome. Up comes... Where's the... I want mollies, Pyro. Come on, dude.
Yeah, Pyro needs to live up to his name a little bit there.
Yes.
Oh, some really nice nade kills going through, actually.
Flacco getting a nice view there. Wow, getting a beautiful knockdown. Goes Vibrant. Well done. Is that the end of Vibrant? I'm not sure. So they might... Oh, he was risking it and then got shot in the process.
Yeah, they're taking this tight battle up the staircase, yep.
Let's see, will they get the push? We got Nibble, up comes Nomad. Oh, Slim. Will he get it? Will he get it? Come on, come on. Oh,
This is going to be a tight one.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, Nomad trying to push on the stairs there, gets taken down immediately.
His odds of survival were quite slim there. Well done, though. Well played. So Gun getting the finish. 4 kills for them. 2 players down, 2 up. Pyro and Risk. Well done. Flacco now moving in. Ooh, we still have some players left there for Vibrant. So Vibrant is not out just yet. And, of course, the players there from Resurrection just up on the hill. You can see BKB now focusing their attention in that direction. We also have the players there from Rain tapping off a few shots to the teams they're pushing in from the southern side. Oh, come on, get those things. I want to see one of these 2 teams needs to go into the lobby. I mean, but it's amazing seeing the 2 of them battling it out though. Yeah. But it's amazing seeing BKB and Vibrant battling it out. Come on.
Yeah, they're having like this uphill, downhill battle kind of thing.
It's sad to see that 6 has been sent back to the lobby. That's a shame. But we got the players there from Resurrection Haunted. They deadly, dude. They deadly. Oh, Rick's taking it out. Oh, up the gum. Ozone. There's a hole in the ozone. Well done. Well played.
There's a couple.
I've been waiting 3 weeks. I've been waiting 3 weeks to say that.
Well There's done. A hole in the ozone.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them, it would seem.
Yes. No, they are. Oh,
Boyka finally getting downed with a nade in hand.
Yes, that's never a fun one. At least it hasn't blown up just yet. So that would have been funny.
Yep.
Oh, it's a nice DP28 action. Come on. Come, Sully, you can do it.
I think he's just trying to make the
blowing
car blow
himself
up.
Yeah, it could be. I think he's a bit tired.
So they're all crammed inside that small house there. Tiny little cabin, trying to use it for protection.
Yeah,
taking
and
fire
one
from pretty much everywhere.
End it all. Oh, Boyka getting a knocking out his own teammate, but also getting a beautiful hit there on BKB. But down they go. So Resurrection coming in, finishing off the remainder of the players there from Vibrant. So well done to them. Crying Onion there from Alias Unknown, just getting taken out by Rick. So well done. Resurrection, as you can see, still on a full squad. Apollo, of course, regaining a little bit of health there now, managing to get that med kit all cooked up and whatever. So the zone is closing in. 8 teams, 27 players left. Oh, there we go. Oxium are pushing up right on the team there, of course, now. From, I think that's Raze that we have just in front of him. Oh, Effect's getting hit.
Yeah, he takes a bit of a risk there, gets rewarded, but then also gets punished.
All right, so Oxium, we're just there. Here we go, jumping back over to Resurrection. So there's 3 of them left. Resurrection, or Raze, sorry, we've got on, well, we also have on 3 players. Then we've got the players here from Effects. So Oxide has been knocked. Oh no, there's just 2 of them left. Felix is the last hopeful. Resurrection still on 3. All right, we just said that. Who else do we got? Oh, Rick's getting hit now by Supreme. Soap goes down. 1 more to go. Will that be the end of Oxium? It might have been. Yes, it is. Down they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well
7
played,
teams
Raze.
left.
Wow, nicely done. You can see the players, of course, here from Raze, as well as the team. They're from Rain. So R&R getting really, really close. Raze and Rain.
Yes, and soon it'll be raining razors. So I'm trying to jump in on that fun action.
Let's see, will they get it? Will they get it? Oh, they seem a bit reluctant. They're not pushing up just yet. Oh, it's because it's reluctant in front of them there. So you got Charo. Who's that? Who else? Charo and teammate. Oh, that's Maestro. Yes, come on, come on. Ooh, nice grains coming out now. So Gunner rotating up into zone. Apollo blowing up his teammate. That's always fun.
That's unfortunate.
That's how you do it, though. I mean, if you can't get the enemy, you go for your teammates.
I suppose that's true.
Another grain. I mean, these guys are like they just
There's a
blowing
lot of
everything
grenade
up.
kills here. Yeah, everything's just going boom.
Well done. This is like a grenade boom today.
Yeah, and there goes another team. That's 6 teams left as the zone gets smaller.
So Ray's just rocking out. Yeah, Ray's rocking out over here. Gun getting shot at. We got Inkosi just off in the distance. There we go. Supreme moving up. No helmet.
Well, this is a risky move here. And yeah, he's going to take some damage there as well. Going to get down for his trouble.
Oh, Supreme taking a few hits as he moves in. Down goes Shokes. Well done there to Nerf. So Gun really defending against the players, of course, now from Raze, who get taken out. Well done. Ah, that was some risky business, but he got his finish. Well done, well played. All right, so we got 3 teams left.
Chaos.
Yep. So you got Gun, Resurrection, and Inkosi. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Gun on 12 kills already. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I think they're really good numbers.
Yeah, they're really gunning for top spot today. It seems like it. I'd hope so.
Yeah, well, I mean, you never want to go down. You always want to go for that top spot if you can.
Let's see, Slum pushing in. This is where I want to cue the dramatical music. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah, the smokes are down here to block that vision as the Gun decides to move up and use that transport, move up their cover. The zone is only getting smaller now, so things are going to get tight. Just Slim taking a lot of damage.
That wasn't surprising, but I mean,
Carnage gets down as well.
Some crazy.
That's 2 downed Gun players there. Oh,
yeah, they're getting gunned down.
Yeah, they
one
really
after
are.
the other. Good Nerf and Pyro, the last 2 left for Gun. Well, Nerf, of course, not pushing up to get that res going. We got Psycho Wolf down, Apollo. Yeah, there we go. So Risk, will they get it? Will they get the res? Sully getting it. Oh, down goes Risk. So he's out. So only got Nerf. And who was the other one? I forgot the name now. I blanked out for a second. Inkosi, Resurrection, and Gun. Oh, there we go. Nerf and Pyro. All right. So it's a 2v3. V3. Is it? Yes. Ooh, there we go. Apollo getting ready to move. We get Carnage now moving in. Moving up on Inkosi. There we go. Quick smoke. They're slowly but surely trying to make their way up. They're trying to make their way up into zone. It's difficult to see when there's so many of them so close together exactly where the zone is. But I mean, let's see, will they get those hits in?
Yeah, and Rez are going to have to play around this smoke wall here with all these smokes here. There's going to have to be a little bit of proactive play. They need to get themselves back into the spot where they need to be.
Hopefully they'll get there. I mean, everyone going prone. See, at this point, everyone's prone to violence. So let's see how this pans out. Hopefully we'll get a nice play. I mean, we're 26 minutes in. Come on, this is like the final few hits. Oh, is he getting hit?
Oh, that blow up as well. He's going to get taking damage from that car as well. He was spotted out, so that was a really good play.
Yeah, blowing up the car nearly getting knocked. Yeah, he nearly got knocked in that one. That was really, really close. But Inkosi also still hiding behind the vehicle, and that one hasn't been blown up yet. That thing is still, it seems to be still fine, because, I mean, if they blow that one up, it really puts Inkosi in a pretty tough spot, because you got 2 players right there on the vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a little pincer attack going on here. It's kind of like a triangle setup here. Somebody has to budge right now. Somebody has to get kicked straight back to the lobby. The question is, who is going to be? Are they going to blow up that car, take out Inkosi with one foul swoop?
Well, I don't know.
Inkosi going to be chilled.
Let's see. That's weird. The vehicle looks like it's blown up from... Well, it doesn't... It looks fine from here, but when we get close up, it is blown up. So that sucks. I thought it was blown up.
Debate.
Yeah. Right, so gun really slowly but surely creeping in.
Yeah, they're right on top of each other almost.
Yeah.
Creeping closer.
There we go. Nicely done. So Nerf just got knocked. So we're down to Pyro for gun. Resurrection still on 3. Inkosi still on 3. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Surely Pyro gets taken down here, gets gunned down.
Oh, not yet. No, he's doing the gunning.
He is doing the gunning. He's doing pretty well for the only man standing on his team right now.
So let's see. Will they get it? Resurrection on 2. Inkosi on 2. Well, almost kind of 1. Grim is the last one left. Oh, they go.
Oh,
yeah, yes.
Straight up rush and just instantly takes them out.
There we go. It's done. Resurrection. Getting the chicken dinner. Well done. 6 kills to Carnage. I mean, well, the name kind of implies that, right? Inkosi coming in 2nd place. Gun getting 3rd. Who's Gun getting 3rd place. Oh, there we go. So we get Oxium there in 8th place. The players from Alias Unknown in 9th. Tears of Chaos in 10th place. Vibrant in 11. BKB going out in 12th place. Wow. Ouchie.
Oh.
Safe in 13th place. We got Triad in 14th place. Nibble in 15th. We got the players there from Delta Force in 16th place. The Immortals in 17. Blink going out in 18. Then we've got the players there from the Liberators in 19th place. And then, of course, also the team from All Out going back to the lobby first. So, yeah, that's a bit of a tough one. So far we've got a Resurrection with a pretty good stance there in, with the chicken dinner sitting with 12 kills. We've got Gun coming in with 14 kills. And then, of course, we got Inkosi coming in with 10 kills. So this is going to be close as to who's going to get the top spot. Because, I mean, those kills make a difference. Because they get placement points and the kill points. So we saw last week in our second last match, BKB came back and pushed up. Like, they got 21 kills in one match and pushed up all the way into 2nd place. So 1st or 2nd place. And that was absolutely insane. 21 kills later. I think they went out in like 8th place, but they got the overall win for the match, just due to the amount of kills that they got. So that's absolutely insane.
Get those frags. Get the frags. Get what you can. Pyro actually doing a really good job at the end there for his team, surviving quite long. Almost actually, I think he took down 1 or 2 players before he went down himself for getting his team that 3rd spot there. And then, of course, Inkosi and Rez doing a really good job. And that final push from them, just quickly taking out Inkosi, doing a really good job there. So that could have gone either way, but really good job from all the teams there.
Yeah, no, super, super well done there. So I'm curious to see what we're going to have in our 2nd match. So I think let's get ready, with a break while we wait for our 2nd match to get underway. And yeah, then we'll be right back after this, getting straight into our 2nd match.
Oh.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, we are back, getting ready to go into our second match. That first one was quite quite the matchup. I mean, that final circle, absolutely insane. Well done to those teams once again. Here we've got our standings after our first match. So the Resurrection Haunted team, of course, coming in right at the top with 32 points. We've got Inkosi and Gun tied in second place with 25 points. We've got Zamga Rays in fourth place with 18 points. Oxium Esports there with 15 points in fifth place. We've got Rain Gaming in sixth with 12 points. Then we've got Effects and BKB tied in seventh with 9 points. It's not usual to see BKB tied that in such a low place. But hey, hopefully they perform better in the next one. Then, of course, we got Reluctant in ninth place there with 8 points. We got Nibble in 10th place with 6 points. Interesting to see Gun with 13. Well, they got 13 kills in the previous round. So well played to them there. We got Rez on 12, Inkosi on 10. Interesting to see the kill counts there. Reluctant, of course, unfortunately not getting any kills in the previous round. But I mean, that was a pretty tough matchup.
Yeah, we had some interesting stuff going on for sure.
And here we've got now in 11th place tied. We've got the players from Alias Unknown, Tears of Chaos, as well as Vibrant, all sitting on 5 points. We've got Safe Crimson and Blink tied in 14th place with 2 points each. And then, of course, tied in 16th, we've got the players there from Triad, Delta Force, Immortals, The Liberators, and All Out. All of them sitting on 1 point and no kills. That's unfortunate. Come on. Get some kills,
that
guys.
gets hard. Sometimes you just want to step that up a little bit.
But that's Battle Royale, you know? That's how it goes. So the one game, you clutch it out with like a 21 kill, and the next round, not so much.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hit or miss sometimes, I suppose. But what it was really interesting to see were the amount of nade kills. You know, those grades were just going back and forth in that match. There were so many frags coming out there. That was really interesting to see. I wonder if we get something similar like that again.
I think that was the most nade kills that we've had in a single match. I don't think we saw that in week 1, 2, or 3. I mean, that was insane. Like that match
it was just like back and forth and back and forth. Just...
But it was awesome. I mean, yeah, and that's the beauty about the Battle Royale is, like, you know, you can't really predict it. The obvious thing that you can predict is that there's going to be a winner. You know who that's going to be, no idea. We'll find out. See what the luck of the draw is. You know, who gets the weapons first and is able to land those first killing shots. You know, being able to take out the opponent, because that's the important part. You know, getting those early game kills, making sure that you can defend your position and get some loot going. You know, while you get ready to move up into the further zones and further up in towards the safe area. Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, only one person takes home that chicken dinner, and you know, sometimes it comes down to the wire. Like at the end of the previous match, there we saw those 3 teams kind of sitting there in that triangle, and it was down to that one last quick maneuver play, that surprise peak, to get that final victory. So, yeah.
Oh well, at least I'm glad to see that we've got a nice packed lobby once again. We're sitting on 75 players in the room. So I'm curious to see where the flight path is going to take us this round. We've got about 5 seconds left before the plane takes off. We can see where it's going to go, where the players are going to go, where they're going to drop, and hopefully we can get in on some early game action. Well, let's hope for some early game action. We had a nice. It almost happened. Almost happened in the previous one. Almost. But yeah, there we go. The flight path now taking us from the western side of the map, and of course heading over to just north there of the Nova crates. So once again, BKB's spot is open. We'll probably see the players from Gun maybe pushing up into Quarry. As they do, we'll see where the remainder of the teams go. Inkosi now heading up to the northern side. Nibble also heading up with them. We got Blink heading down south. Did I say Blink or Blink? Let's go for Blink. Blink sounds better. We got Rays also now making their way down south, heading over towards Primorsk. I haven't seen Gun jump out just yet. Maybe they're trying a different tactic this time around. That'd be pretty cool to see. Let's see anyone else moving out. There we go. So the remainder of the lobby of the teams now busy jumping off of the plane there. Hopefully we'll see someone move over in towards military base, because quite a lot of teams are heading up north.
Yeah, it'd
Quite
be
a lot
interesting
of
to see
them.
if any of the teams actually utilize the military base there with the nice section of hills.
Yeah, well, it also depends on where the zone goes. But I mean, so far we've got the players there from Reluctant moving down. BKB going for the usual spot, heading straight up in towards Pachinki there. Inkosi making their run for Ruins. Again, that's also pretty standard for Inkosi. Who else do we have? Let's see, we got the players there from the Immortals. Fairly spread out, which is a weird strat, but okay. It works at times and other times not so much. You got the players there from Alias Unknown, of course, heading straight over towards the ferry pier. And we got the players here, of course, now the ones from Rain Gaming heading up, trying to reach up towards Lapovka, I think it is. Yes,
Yeah, we got
there
a
we go.
first
So
down as
they
well.
really... there we go. Ooh, nice. So that's the players from All Out getting those first few hits in. They're busy, of course, battling it out with the players here from Safe. So no taking it safe just yet. Nice.
So we have some quick battles going on here.
Oh, down goes the Wily. We got Stella still up and able. We got Dompel downstairs as well. Oh, there we go. So Stella just trying to get that quick heal in before the remainder of the squad. So now it's a 1v1. So it's Wet going up against Stola there. Unless, of course, Stola can get those other reses going. Then it'd be a 1v3.
Yeah, it's nice to see some early battles and just take out a couple teams before things really get going. Just knock out a bit of the competition. There it is, Wet Willy gonna get taken down for his trouble.
Well done. So the players there from All Out going all out right in the beginning of the match. Well done, well played. So they're already sitting on 4 kills. Well done. So that's a full squad wipe. Nicely played.
Yeah, they are going to take that one player having gotten taken down as well. But yeah, team kills 4. That's pretty good to start off with.
And we're jumping over here now, straight over to the players here from Inkosi. They're, of course, fairly close to Gatka. Curious to see if they're going to move up in towards Gatka, or they're just going to stay on the side here. They might even decide to move up in towards Pachinki. They're fairly close to Pachinki, that, of course, being just over towards the east from where they are, and Gatka being over towards the west. So I can only see Grim here. I don't know where the rest of the squad is. Oh, there we go. So they're all, of course, fairly spread out. BKB still up in Pachinki. We got players there from Rays down in Primorsk. Ooh, we also have...
Sully. He's all the way up there at shooting range.
Yeah, they do a bit of a split. I don't know. I don't always understand why, but hey, it works out for them. So if it works, it works, I guess.
Yeah.
We got the players there from Oxium, of course, now pushing up on the team there from the all-out guys that we just saw over in the Little Malta there. Or it might even be the team from All Out now pushing up in towards Malta Power, where we've got those players there. And of course, Nibble pushing up in towards South George. We got the players from Resurrection making their way around, as well as the team there from Reluctant, also fairly close to them in South George.
All right, now we're just waiting for the teams to get their stuff going, get that loot and start making their way towards the setup that they kind of want to get going before we see them start clashing once again and just running into each other.
Yeah, let's hope that happens sooner than later. We got the players here from Rays now, as you can see over in Primorsk, getting their loot going. Optic rocking himself there with I think that's a Car 98 that he got on his back. Looked like a shotgun there for a quick second. But yeah, hopefully they'll start pushing up. I want to see that action up against there between the players, of course, from Resurrection, the guys there from Tears of Chaos, as well as I forgot the other team that we had just there. But Oxium now pushing up right here on the all-out team. So you got the Wily and Stola just there. Let's see where Shroud's going to send this one.
This could be the start of our nade fest once again.
Yes, let's hope so. Oh, Boyka added once again. Oh, out comes against. Oh, come on. Nice one, though. That one coming straight up towards Stola there. You got Shroud now getting ready to rotate up. Boyka just patiently waiting downstairs, trying to find the angle here on Stola. Let's see, will he get it? Let's hope so. Ooh, Riggs and Alien now moving up.
They bring in the whole squad.
Yeah. Now reinforcements have arrived. It sounds like I'm playing Red Alert or something.
Oh, those were good. Those were good days.
Yeah. But let's see, will the reinforcements help at all for the players here from Oxium? Will we see a nice clutch play from All Out? Or will they all get taken out by Oxium? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Oh, the Wally getting hit now. Oh, down goes Stola.
Oh, some nice shooting from Rix.
Yeah. He's pretty proficient with anything with ammo. I've seen.
So everything.
No, well, except Pan doesn't have ammo, but there we go. The Wiley getting taken out. Well done to Boyka. Well played. So Oxium taking them all out. The players there from All Out. Well done. Well played. So we're down to 17 teams. So I think we've gone down by 3 teams, right? We had 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 by 1. So those are the days of our lives. Try it now, moving in. Just over there on the side of Malta, of course. Ooh, off they go. Come on. Goku, you can do it.
Yeah, yes, this is part of his sprint training.
Yes.
Endurance.
Yes. It's amazing how these characters can run without getting tired. I mean, you can run across the whole map without stopping.
Yeah, it's all that Red Bull. Must be.
Yes, must be. Or the painkillers. I don't know which one, but one of them is working. Yeah. So you got the Liberators, of course, here. Now trying to get some loot. They're also fairly close to the bridge. You got the players there from the Triads just up towards the north of them. Slowly but surely moving in. We've got Inkosi now making their push in towards zone. Heading up. We might see the team there from Nibble push up into Pachinki, or maybe even move over to the Immortals, as you can see just over there towards the southeast of Pachinki. Skripa's now about to get hit. Hopefully Inkosi will start taking a few shots. Come on, you can do it. Give us action.
Yeah, show us the frags.
Yes, and Reluctant, they just chilling. Enjoying the military base and all its glory. You know, all the loot. Not moving too much. We've got Nibble and Inkosi and BKB. Yes!
Oh, and here's the new zone as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to see of a military base there. One day we'll see it.
Hopefully. But I'm waiting to see. I'm watching the kill feed there, trying to see if we're going to see that action between the players there from Nibble, BKB, and the players there from the Immortals. The Triads, of course, now pushing up on the team here from the Liberators. So hopefully they'll get a little bit of that action in. Griff now moving up. Let's see, will he get it? Come on.
So Liberators look like they have a pretty good position here, actually. Triad's going to have a bit of a time taking them down here. They have some pretty solid positions inside the house.
Oh, there we go. BKB not getting ready to move up, but it would be nice there if the players, of course, they're from... who is it? Like, so if we had the Liberators are the ones in the building, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So it'd be pretty cool if they could cover all the angles. Make sure that you know that they've got someone looking in all directions. Because if they don't, then anyone can sneak up and kind of take them out right off their spot. And that's going to be that's going to suck. Yeah, here we go. So the Triads and the Liberators. Yep, and it seems like they've been caught off guard. Oh. So
yeah, they're in a bit of disarray, and BKB also in a little bit of disarray. Gotten a couple of downs there on their side as well, trying to recover from that.
So Steven is running up, trying to keep an eye now. Trying to move up.
There's 2 nade downs.
Oh man,
seeing a lot of havoc going around here.
Let's see, will Steven get it? Come Steven. Ozone and Steven facing off now for control of the compound. Who will get it? You can do it. Oh, he's going for res. There we go. Ooh,
This might be
Oros is
pretty.
going to bleed out.
This might be pretty big brain actually if he doesn't get caught out.
Let's see. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, well done. What a play. Ozone managing to get that save in. Flacco taking out the players there from Noble, or a few of them. Well done. Let's see. We got BKB still up and at it now. Everyone's been raised up. We got Reluctant, of course, now moving up, as well as the players there from the Immortals. So everyone's slowly but surely pushing in. You can see Flacco getting a nice few hits. Nibble getting taken down. Well done. Well, there's one more left. There's one more left.
It's a couple of trades that went back and forth, but now obviously BKB coming out on top of that one. So Nibble's going to be pretty unsatisfied with how things went down there.
Yeah. Vindog now, the last one left, trying to smoke up the vehicle so he can get in it and move out safely. But let's see, will he be able to pull that one off? I mean, BKB looking like a flock of vultures there. Oh, what Vindog getting a nice hit there on Valerian. Well done. Oh, there we go. Manages to escape unscathed. Well done. Quick escape.
Yeah, the spray through the smoke doesn't manage to pop those tires, so it will be an escape. Nice and clean.
Yeah, so Vindog 1, BKB 3. Well done. Well, I can't say 0 because I got 3 kills, so.
Yeah,
let's see the Immortals now pushing up. Yeah. So the Immortals now pushing up right onto the players there from BKB. But you got one of the players waiting in the vehicle. Reluctant, getting ready to move. Off they go. Heading up in towards the direction there, of course, being prison. Let's see where they're going to go. Immortals pushing up. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, now everyone's kind of scrambling towards that smaller zone. They don't want to get caught out like we've seen some teams get caught out here.
Yes. But it's always a tricky one. I mean, you got to time your rotations right. That's the main thing. Can't wait too long. Can't move too early. Oh, Black Diamond. ASCII stunning Ghost Crying Onion getting a beautiful hit there in on Raze. Well done. Oh, up they come. Down goes Beast. What a play. Nicely done.
Yeah,
so
Raze are
really keeping an eye there. Yeah, but you can see them like also just keeping an eye there. Optic. Let's see, is he going to try and do the push? I don't know.
Yeah, there's very little choice here. Just got to get things rolling.
And he's quite far from zone. He's got like a 1.5 kilometers to travel. I mean, the zone, there's more than enough space for that zone to completely just rip up through him. We got Black Diamond now trying to get those hits in. Is he going to get it? No, yes, he does. Well done.
Manages to land those. That's really well done.
Yeah. And I mean, Iron Sights on an AK, I don't like it, but I mean, some of the players do. Well done, though. Nonetheless, that was a pretty good play. We got the Immortals now pushing up on BKB. So we got Akram already getting taken down. So we got Valerian, MFB, and Sahil. I found out the other day Sahil means like ocean.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I also didn't know until some random YouTube video.
The more you know, I
know
guess.
It's like I've also been hanging on to that little piece of information for a few weeks now. But it worked. Yeah. Yay. Useless
Eventually
information.
paid off.
Yes, no you are welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome for this tidbit of information you probably never use.
Oh, Flacco. Again with the grins. So 2 down, 1 left.
Oh, nice.
There we go. So 1 down, 1 to go. Come on. Up he comes. Ooh.
Almost missed that one. Luckily, the teammate was there for the trade.
Yeah, Con coming in, saving the day. Well done, well played. So we got the players, of course, now there from Rain, pushing up on Triad. You can see Goku, and so Goku's got one more teammate there. I can't see the name. That's like really well hidden. Making their way around. Oh, that's Griff. There we go. Haven't seen much from Knockout today.
Yeah, I haven't really heard too much from that side at all. 13 teams left on the board. We're waiting for things to get a little bit more pressured here as the zone gets smaller. give a bit more reason for these teams to fight into each other.
Mm. Right, so we've got one of the players there from Nibbles to the left, Vindog just over on the side. Griff now tapping a quick few hits in. Vibrant getting a quick few shots in as well on the players there from Inkosi.
Now, and finally, we're seeing a couple of the fights that we wanted to see. We're seeing BKB get one blitz as well. There's also Boyka. There's a little bit of trades going on.
So Vibrant and BKB going at it once again. It's always nice seeing that. Oh, wow. That's a tough one. So you got Alien just off on the side there. Griff trying to find an angle there on the players from Rain. I mean, the whole team, or what's left of the Triads, really trying to find those angles. I mean, I think Griff can spot Alien, but he can't really see him over the wall. The wall, of course, being in the way. Let's see, will Goku get anything better done? Tatiana goes down. Reluctant, hitting it hard now. Few players going down. Resurrection also getting a few hits in. Wow.
Yeah, that's some pretty big impact from Resurrection there.
8
Doing
kills.
quite a bit of damage.
Sitting on 8 kills. What? Nicely played. So Reluctant getting a quick hit in on Oxium as well. I'm glad I'm managing to get the name out correctly today.
Yeah, I can imagine that might be a bit of a stumbling block sometimes.
Yes, especially on Tuesdays. I don't know why I said Tuesday, but whatever. Resurrection now pushing up, making their way up just past the shelter here. You can see one of the mounds just in front of us. And of course, got the players there from Oxium just over towards the northeast. We've got Rain still holding up in the warehouse. Oh, the team slowly but surely moving in. We've got the players, of course, there from Vibrant now getting pinned. Just saw a few shots going off as well. Effects. Just holding on. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, and you can see right in the middle there, the Reluctant. They're sitting kind of central, which means that if these teams manage to move in slowly, they might just find themselves caught between all the rest of the teams surrounded by them, and that's not a place you really want to be in.
Yeah, and we've seen it happen way too many times. Teams rotating up to center zone, think they're in a good spot, and then everyone simultaneously decides to move into that one spot. Yeah. And yes, down they go. Oh, there we go. So the players, of course, now from Delta Force getting hit. You can see the player zone also contributing a little bit there to the downfall, but well done. Ooh. So Vibrant and BKB still going at it. Not done just yet. Inkosi also getting a quick few hits in on them as well. Grim, as we saw just there in the kill feed, getting those hits.
Ooh, General Picker gonna go down.
Now they're in a tough spot now. That is not one of the most favorable positions to be in, especially with BKB pushing up on your butt. Aye.
There we go. Kazi has a difficult time here. Grim having to take care of so many people is going to get taken down immediately. Griff is there to take down Zyrax as well. BKB going to be doing the damage.
Well, Vibrant not doing too bad this round, but also not too great. They're just sitting on 2 kills, moving up into zone. Let's see, Dodgy Roger, come Dodgy, you can do it. Effects, Oxium. Oh, Bard getting a beautiful hit there. Well done. Wow.
Yeah, really nice stuff there. Ooh, BKB.
So the only thing dodgy about Roger is he's driving. The rest is all fine. We got Rain now quickly tending to their window, trying to get those few reses going. You can see Sneak, of course, are getting hit. So full squad now back up. Not at full health just yet, but they're all able to fight. We got the players there from Reluctant now trying to move in. We got Raji keeping an watchful eye on them. Trying to get a few hits, but he's getting shot.
Oh, Raji can't do the dodgy. Lee's going to take those bullets right in the face.
Oh, man. Ooh, BKB also just holding off on the edge.
Yeah, BKB is doing really well here. They're managing to get the downs, even under this pressure.
And they're sitting on 9 kills. Not bad. I mean, Triad's sitting on 6 kills. Also pretty well done. Good play so far. Now let's see. Will they be able to continue that up in towards the final bits of the match? 7 teams, 21 players left.
Yeah, things are becoming a little bit more tight now. BKB still getting those frags. Coming in, a lot of damage going down. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
It's Rain Gaming.
Yeah, Effect getting a beautiful hit. Or Effect's getting taken out there by Rain. Well done, well played.
Yeah,
so 6 now left. Yeah, BKB hasn't gotten a kill just yet. They got a knock, but no kills. We're waiting to see those double digits. Waiting patiently.
They'll probably get it if their consistency is anything to be banked on.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. I mean, here we also now have the players from Vibrant pushing up on the team there from Resurrection.
Oh, yeah, that's going to catch them off. Trade is there, though.
Oh, Resurrection getting taken down. Well done. So Boyka putting them all back in the lobby. Well played. Well played.
Yeah, Vibrant's a really good push from them.
So here we got Rain now. Slowly but surely trying to snake up in towards zone. Luckily, they've got that vehicle there. Some nice hard cover. We got Charo now trying to move up as well. He's trying to get that grain across over to Nos.
Oh, let's see it. Give it to us. Give us the grain.
You can do it. The grand final.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's turning out to be.
Yeah. You know it's about to get serious when Con starts doing that jiggle. You know it's about to get serious.
Oh, that's what we want. Let's go. Let's see it get serious. Rain Gaming hiding behind the trees. BKB still kind of just chilling here. Oh, Vibrant actually taking fights with Reluctant here. Pushing up around that smoke. Reluctant might be in a little bit of a pickle. If they get caught out here, Vibrant is pushing them. There goes Maestro and Ato. AO.
Down they go. Well done. Vibrant taking out the whole team there from Reluctant. They didn't want to go.
Vibrant is really proactive right now. They're doing a lot of work.
So let's see, 3 teams left now. BKB, Rain, and then of course we still have the players left there from Vibrant. So Vibrant and BKB once again going at it. Not giving up just yet.
He dropped his 5.
And yep.
Was that a team
Vibrant BKB finish. Yeah, squad wipe. What a spray though. That was a pretty good spray. So let's see, BKB and Vibrant going at it, a 4v3. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting match. Or final, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, Vibrant versus BKB. And I mean, what we've seen from Vibrant so far, they've been pretty proactive. They've been really good at taking out other squads. So let's see if they can just bring that energy and keep going and maybe take out BKB, or if maybe BKB pull the trigger first.
Well, it's a tough one. I mean, this is gonna come down to down to the hair almost.
Well, the nades are going out through the smoke. Let's see if they reward with any frags or downs. Ooh, lots of damage.
Direct running almost straight into that one.
Oh, that's such good positioning from Vibrant. Nade kill though.
6. Well, not yet. Just a knock so far. Sino going down. So, but 6 really putting himself in an amazing spot, getting a beautiful hit there in on BKB. Let's see. Will they get it? Who's gonna get it? Oh.
That's the first trade. Knocks going this way and that. Some more nades going backwards and forwards.
It's up to Nos now.
Pressure.
It's up to
Yeah.
Nos.
It's Nos versus the world right now. Vibrant doing a really good job. He has to pull something out of the hat. Nos is under serious pressure here, and he can't pull it through. Such low health right now, and that's gonna be it.
Well done. What a play, though. So Vibrant getting the chicken dinner there, finishing off with 12 kills. Well done, BKB. Oh, man, I love those numbers. 12 kills to them as well. Well done. 3, 3, 3, 3. All three of the 4 of them getting 3 kills each.
All 4 of the 3 of them.
Yes, all 4 of the 3. I mean,
Yes,
so we got
both
some
of all 4 of
impressive
them.
kill counts. We got some impressive kill counts. In this match, I mean, those are top teams placing at the top once again. You know, Vibrant and BKB not giving up. You know, they're like, hey, we placed, we placed at the top previous 2 weeks. It's time to come back. You know, we can't, have these people make fun of us, or think that we're not the same teams we were just a few days ago. You know, it's coming back, proving themselves once again.
And it's also up to the fact that Vibe, they were so proactive and they were rewarded with it. You know, you can see your boy Boyeka there. He's got 8 kills there to his name, doing a lot of work for his team, and they just really did a lot of proactive work. And yeah, like I said, they were rewarded for it. They got that chicken dinner, knocking out BKB there.
Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, so I think Boyka should change his name to like Booyah, because he's ripping it up. I mean, that match, pretty good play, pretty impressive show. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for anything less. BKB going up against Vibrant, both teams coming out with 12 kills at the end. Pretty good show. It's going to be a tough one when it comes down to to the standings, trying to see who's the ones placing at the top. Who's going to claim the top slot for this week. It's going to be a close one. Both BKB and Vibrant not getting off to a great start in the first round, but now, of course, making an amazing comeback in the second. So now we'll just have to wait and see who turns out to be the victors in the final round that's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're watching.
I think it's going to be a close one. If the past few weeks are anything to go on, it's gonna be a tough show today. Trying to see who's gonna get this final one, who will end up being victorious. It's definitely gonna be interesting. So we just gotta wait and see who it goes. But yeah, I think let's get into the break while we wait for our third and final round to get underway. So we'll be back right after this.
Let's do it.
What's up, guys? Here we go. Round 3 about to get underway. Man, what a comeback it was there from the players from Vibrant and BKB. You know, having a bit of a tough start in our first match. And then, of course, you know, pushing up all the way, placing first and second in our previous round. And here we've got our standings for the previous game. As you can see, we got Vibrant sitting there on 32 points. 12 kills. BKB also on 12 kills, but 27 points for the second place. Resurrection in third with 18 points. We got Rain Gaming with 16 points in fourth. We got Reluctant sitting in fifth place with 14 points. 12 points, of course, going to Effects right over in sixth place. We got Blink in seventh place with 10 points. The Triads over in eighth with 7. Then, of course, we got the players from Delta Force and Oxium Esports, of course, tied in ninth place with 6 points each. So it's interesting to see the standings that we've got there. So close between Inkosi and Vibrant. And, of course, Inkosi, BKB and Vibrant. Inkosi sitting over here in 11th place with 5 points tied in there with Alias Unknown. We also have the players from All Out now sitting, well, they're also part of the tie for 11th place with 5 points. Then we got Nibble in 14th place there with 3 points. We've got the Liberators and Tears of Chaos tied in 15th with Safe Crimson as well, sitting on 2 points. And then, of course, you got the Immortals and the players there from Zamga Rays sitting, both of them, of course, sitting on 1 point and no points for Gun. Did they not play the previous round? No, they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think I saw them actually.
What? No. Oh, I could have sworn that we saw them somewhere. Right, so here we've got our overall standings. So we got Resurrection Haunted sitting on 50 points in first place. What? Well done. 22 kills in total. We got Vibrant Gaming with 37, 1 point ahead of BKB in third place. Wow. Then we got Inkosi in fourth. Nicely done. 30 points to them. Rain Gaming, 28 points in fifth. Then, of course, we got Gun in sixth place with 25. We got Reluctant in seventh with 22 points. Oxium and Effects tied in eighth place with 21 points overall. And then, of course, we got Raze Zamga over in 10th place there with 19 points. So quite a nice kill count that we've got in our top 10 there. I see a few double digits.
Yeah, it certainly is. But the one thing I'm noticing here, Rez, they're very, very far ahead. 50 points. They're clapping it quite hard.
Yeah. We got the players from Blink, of course, sitting in 11th place with 12 points. We got Alias Unknown with 10 points in 12th place. We got Nibble in 13th there with 9. We got the Triads in 14th place with 8 points. Tears of Chaos and Delta Force tied in 15th place with 7 points. We got All Out in 17th place with 6. We got Safe Crimson in 18th place with 4 points. Then, of course, we got the Liberators in 19th place with 3 points. And then last but not least, we've got the Immortals in 20th place there with 2 points. So interesting turn of events after these games. I really thought that BKB or Vibrant would have moved up into the first 2 spots just based on how they placed. But I mean, pretty well done to Resurrection there.
Yeah, I was definitely in the same boat as you, thinking maybe BKB or Vibrant were going to take that top spot overall, but ultimately Rez, they're sitting up there with those 50 points clapping. So right now the fight for those top 3 spots is pretty close, but Rez, they got a pretty prominent lead. So now maybe it's just between Vibrant and BKB to kind of sort out between themselves who's going to go ahead of the other.
Well, it depends. I mean, they can still make quite the comeback. Either of the teams can still make the push there to try and get the chicken dinner going. There's not a lot of points. I mean, okay, so they're sitting on the players from Resurrection sitting on 50 points, and then we've got Vibrant sitting on 37 points, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
So that's about 13 points difference. So they might still be able, depending on placement, if Resurrection for some other odd reason were to go out first or early in the game, they would really open it up for BKB or Vibrant to move up. I mean, we're gonna see both those teams really pushing hard in this next game. They're really gonna be giving it their all.
And maybe another question is, do one of these teams change up their style? Obviously you said that if Rez go down early, then that'll give a chance for either Vibrant or BKB to do something. So maybe one of these teams will kind of try and pressure Rez early and maybe try and take them down early to see if they can actually open up that slot for themselves.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't really... Resurrection doesn't really have a favored spot. Not really. BKB, we know they're going to very likely jump up into Pachinki. Vibrant might also move up into the same direction, but in fact, they're going down straight in towards the military base. Reluctant joining them there. We've got the players there from Safe, as well as the team from Noble now moving up towards the north. So let's see, we got the Immortals down, they come. So Reluctant and Vibrant really pushing for the military base. We've got Oxium now joining us as well, heading down. Tears of Chaos coming out. Gun heading over towards Quarry, which is their usual spot. Inkosi, where they're going. So BKB heading straight up towards Pachinki. So the teams you want to watch is Vibrant, BKB, and of course Resurrection. So Resurrection, I haven't seen them jump just yet.
There they are, right towards the end of that jump cycle.
Sudi, you must try and use some Stay Soft maybe. Because I think those clothes of you...
Yeah, those clothes are looking a little bit snappy.
Yes. I mean, at least he can move his hands still. You can see them moving.
Can flap them around a little bit.
Yo. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. So Resurrection and the players there, of course, from Alias Unknown, now pushing up straight towards the north. We got the team there from Rain, not too far behind them, moving up as well. So Zamga Ray is also pushing in. So this is now going to be the interesting part. We're going to see, will BKB and Vibrant be able to hold on long enough? Will Resurrection get taken out early game? Will they stay in the game till the end? We've got the players there also now from the Liberators also pushing in. So it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, and I mean, literally all the teams dropped in sort of the lower portion of the map, but the zone, it's all the way towards the top. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of the teams perhaps took advantage of that to push all the way to the other side towards Yasnaya.
Well, we're going to see now, because Resurrection has got the players here from All Out right there on them, as well as the team from Rays. And then also we've got so there's about 4 teams just here over in South George. So, I mean, this is going to be a pretty tough fight. If Resurrection, if they can come out of this one and move up into the next zone, I mean, then it's pretty much a given that they are the victors for today.
Yeah, so let's see if they can survive this one and push through towards the next zone.
Because there's a nice few potential kills for them. They've got the team from All Out. They've got the players there from the Liberators. They've got the players from Zamga Rays. So there's 3 squads for them to choose from. But I mean, it's not going to be a walk in the park. These teams are also going to put up a fight.
Yeah, for sure.
So
especially since you wanna knock those kings off their horse for a little bit if you can.
Yeah. So let's see, will they get it? We've got the players. We've got the Wiley now pushing up. We got FK also right here. All right, so they're fairly close. I mean, this is. It feels like I'm watching a golf game. Like here they are. They're about to get it. Moving in. Gonna get there.
It's almost there. Wow. Taps the ball. It's rolling. It's rolling.
What a fantastic play.
Thoroughly
comes Beast.
entertaining.
All right, so we got Rays slowly but surely moving in. So I'm trying to keep an eye on these guys. Oh, I'm trying to keep an eye on Resurrection. I mean, you got the Wiley right there. If they play it smart, they'll try, and Resurrection will try and play a bit passive at the moment. So
Yeah, and I
they
mean,
kind of
it's only
letting
one
the other
player.
teams. Yeah, but they're letting the other 2 teams battle it out. The All Out and the players there from Rays. So they're busy battling it out. So they're not trying to interfere too much. Just keeping their distance, just so that they can, kind of still hold on, but you can see them moving up together as one. There's no splitting up, you know, no funny business. They're like, we just need to make it through this one.
Yeah, it's the smartest play they can make right now. You know, they don't need to do anything super crazy to secure themselves that position. You know, they can just play safe, play together. Like you said, let the other teams, you know, battle each other until they knock one another out, and then kind of pick off the survivors.
Because that's easy pickings then. Easy pickings.
Yeah, everyone's kind of holed up in a house right now. A little bit of a chess battle going on here with the nades.
No, it's the social distancing.
Yeah. Yeah, making sure you keep your good distance.
Yes. If you don't, I'll send a grenade your way.
Yeah, a little surprise package coming in there for FK and Stoller. That's 2 nade knocks, and a Dompo also going to be knocked down as well. That's 2 down and 1 out.
Oh, and they get the head.
Oh, and FK.
Yeah, so Supreme finishing off Wiley right as he enters the door there. You know, it's one of those, how you doing? You know,
cheers.
Yeah, well, thanks for the kills. There you go. So Ray's now moving up. I think they got 4 kills now. Ooh, Trident Gun going at it as well. So, yo, I just want to hang around Resurrection and see what they do.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really centers around them for right now, you know, based on what they do in the next couple of minutes will tell us whether they will secure themselves the top spot. They put their best foot forward here, obviously, like you said, around 4 kills or so.
And we also have now, we've got the players there from Inkosi, slowly but surely heading up or right past the place there in Pachinki. We got the team there also now from the Liberators moving up. So I mean, this would be an ideal time now for BKB to go out and get kills, you know, not get killed, but, you know, just, you know, rake up those frags. And we got Vibrant also now moving up. So it seems like the top 3 teams there, they're playing it a little bit safe, just trying to get a hang of it. I think they might just be waiting, you know, for Resurrection to maybe get sent back to the lobby. You know, for them then to step up their game and say, okay, cool, you know, now's our chance, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because
well,
Resurrection
chance,
hasn't been the kill feed just now. Yeah, it's a bit risky, but they got it.
Got some spicy stuff going them for there.
Right, so the Immortals also now making their way around. So I'm curious to see as to whether or not some of these teams are gonna, you know, like give themselves up as easy kills. You know, are they gonna pull a potato, or you know, what's gonna happen? Because yeah, I mean, there's like you said, there's quite a bit separating the teams at the moment points wise.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. You know, the points, well, so our top, it's like the top, how many? So we've got the 50 points for Resurrection, for Resurrection, right? 37 for Vibrant, 36 for BKB. And then we've got Inkosi on 30 points. So there's a 6-point difference between the top 3. Yeah. And then, of course, moving into the remainder of them. And then the points get fairly close. 2 points difference, 3 points, 3 points, 1 point. You know, it's gonna be a close one. The top 10, they're really, really, really close. But, I mean, I definitely think it's going to come down, you know, to these last few plays. Trying to see, I mean, because Resurrection seems like they're still alive. Just coming in off the blue zone, slowly making their way up. You can see they're also passive in a sense that, like, they don't want to push up too aggressively. Because they you know, you run the risk of getting taken out, getting sent back to the lobby, and that is the fastest way of losing your chance, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, you know. Want to play
being
safe.
The victors for the day. Yeah. Well, safe is all the way there on the eastern side, over in Primorsk.
Yeah. Well,
pushing up on Nibble, so they're not playing it too safe, because Nibble is right there on them. Here we go, talk about the devil. And we jump right over towards them, so we've got Twisted, Fairy, and Wet. Those are the 3 still left. Edge, right on the edge, getting knocked out. Up comes Nibble, moving in. Ooh, Nomad and Vindog. Ish, missus.
Yeah, they take a bit of a beating. So Noble, they archer, just defending their positions pretty successfully, I'd say. Safe trying to assault them, getting absolutely gunned down by Vindog right here.
Vindog is a tough one, eh? He is a tough one. And I'm also glad to see Nomad's back in action. And we got Mr. Skirpass also running around there. Mr. Pink Slip.
Yeah.
Oh! What happened to the knocks, Kripas? I thought you were just gonna knock them. Now he's from a Thirst Oaks as well. How's that working?
Yeah, speaking of the Liberators, Offshore got taken down, I think, while we were watching stuff go down.
Ooh.
Liberators saw a lot of loss there.
I can promise you they don't feel too liberated at the moment.
Or perhaps they were liberated of their chances.
Maybe. You never know. Delta Force now getting pushed here. BKB pushing in. Ooh. Alright, so Flacco is knocked. He's trying to move up into hard cover there. Let's see how this is going to play off. So Delta Force not pushing up too much. They're right below them. Got Ranger down. Cindy down. Alex now still up and at it. Oh, nice. There we go. So BKB now
nice
getting
entry.
3 kills.
Yeah, so that's going to help BKB a little bit out in terms of gaining ground where they want to, but there's still quite a bit of work to do in terms of overtaking those leaders up there, Rez.
You know, they're gonna have to try and hope that they find Rez along the way, and you know, take them out before top 10. Because I think, you know, once we start moving up into top 10, it's gonna be really tough to get into that top spot.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna have to play at their top.
Yes, to stay there.
Yeah, so there's 15
So
teams
Nibble-
remaining.
Mm.
So we're getting close to that sort of 10 team limit, top 10.
So Nibble's sitting on 4. We got BKB on 3 kills. Where's Vibrant? So we got Vibrant. Oh, they're moving up in towards Rozok. And then Resurrection just holding on to the side of zone. They're not moving much. They're just staying there staying in place. Not moving, you know, if it's not necessary. And zone shifts not too far for them to go. Where's PK? So all three the top teams, they're pretty much in zone except for, you know, Resurrection. What a hit there on AYD. Nicely done. Ayad.
Yeah, Gunnar getting gunned down right now.
Yeah, no, the Reluctance really gunning for them.
Yeah.
Ooh, Maestro getting hit. Let's see where they get it. Oh, Slim sneaking up a nice. Down goes Maestro. Blitz. Where's he at? Is he gonna get it? Good Pyro and Slim moving up. You can do it.
Yeah, a little bit of a fire exchange there.
Getting close. Slim really pushing up.
Yeah, he's really
Attacking
getting
aggressively. Oh, what a grin. Down they go. Well done. Pyro finishing it off. Well placed, man. Here we go.
That was a clean play from Gun and from Slim there specifically for that aggro push there.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
Causing a nice distraction, of course, getting Pyro the opportunity to sneak that nice grin up the side. So you got Vibrant just off in the distance there. Let's see. So Resurrection on the far western side of the map, just holding up on the water's edge, making sure to not be in the compound, but not too open, not too exposed. You got Blink having a bit of a splash.
Everyone who needs to sort of jump in the car right now. There's a lot of people outside the zone. Quite a few teams to the east. They gotta get themselves moving.
Yeah, it comes again down to the rotation once again. You got to kind of plan for your rotations, and I think some of the players they get a bit caught up in the gunfight. The exchange, the nice back and forth exchange, that they sometimes forget about the zone, and that they actually sometimes need to move up in towards zone to
Yeah.
be able to continue the match. Not just the gunfight.
Yeah, I mean it's the same. It's the same across the board. Sometimes you're just enjoying the fight so much you realize there's actually a wider objective that you've got to plan for, and you got to plan around.
Right, so Tears of Chaos getting the hit in there on Rain. Let's see. So Effects now moving up. So you got Bart getting hit. Ooh, Resurrection now has quite the distance to cover. We've got 14 teams left, so there's still a chance that they might get taken.
Yeah, any sort
Vibrant
of slip
pushing
up
up
now is going to be bad.
Vibrant now pushing up towards BKB. Yo, this is going to be close. Ah, down goes Daciana. Bit of a stall. Like, I need popcorn right now. It's like, it's like watching a suspense movie or something.
Yeah, you're just
Opium
waiting for
chasing
something.
Superior. No, I'm trying to see who's going to get the top. Flacco getting 2 more hits in. So Inkosi getting hit now by BKB. Wow. Now they're going to start turning it up. Now you're going to see. They're like, yeah, we've been taking a chill for long enough now.
Yeah, the fights are starting here. And Crying Onion is going to be crying a little bit for that one.
Yes, but it'll be crying in layers. Vindo getting a nice hit there on Inkosi as well.
Ooh, Nash taking heavy damage there.
Yep, Crying Onion right back in the lobby. Ish.
Getting closer
Alias
and closer
unknown.
to those top 10 spots there. And Rez, they still haven't been taken out, but I think they still are outside of the zone. No, they've made it inside. At least they're there.
Where did they go?
They're down towards the southwest there.
Oh yeah.
Southeast.
Yeah. You got BKB still tapping off a few hits. They're trying to get those shots in. Nibble moving up. We got Vibrant caught there right next to Gun. So if we see Vibrant getting taken out now, it opens up, the gate kind of for BKB to start pushing up. Resurrection, they are fairly out in the open. There's no one really close to them. They try and they're really practicing the social distancing.
The social distancing, yeah. I mean, it's working out for them. All they need to do is chill, and they can pretty much secure themselves at the top spot.
Yeah. And it's not an easy win, because, I mean, it's difficult, trying to avoid getting hit. Because one wrong move and it's the end.
Yeah.
Tears of Chaos getting beautiful hits in on the players there, of course, now from Rain. They're just raining down on them. Up comes Squeak. Oh, Raji. That was dodgy. Goodbye. Squeak is AFK, just sitting in the vehicle.
No,
Squeak is not AFK. No, Squeak's looking around, but they haven't spotted Squeak just yet.
Oh, it's a stealth play. Sneaky, beaky, squeaky.
Just a clean beaky.
It's quite a big
Just sitting there waiting for something to happen. Maybe run you over with the car a little bit later. For now, just
Big grin on the
watching the team
face.
die.
Big grin on the face. Oh man, Squeak. Well done, lady.
Tears
Well
of Chaos
done.
still hasn't noticed. Oh, there it is. They finally noticed. There goes Squeak.
Yes. Oh man, that would have been so cool. Had that one actually worked out.
Yeah.
That would have been. Talk about a sneak attack. So let's see now. We've got BKB off on the edge. The Immortals just over to the south of us here. So Tears of Chaos now trying to sort out their vehicles. Who's going with who? No, you drive with me. No, I don't want to. Alright. So fixed. Here we go. So your nibbles set up right on the bridge. So that's what you call trolling. They're like literally trolling.
Yeah, literally trolling. Where's your
Yes.
bridge fee, sir? You don't pay them, they'll gun you down.
Oh, Resurrection getting 2 kills. So they just blew up a team. Ooh, we got 11 teams left now. Effects trying to make it up in towards zone. Vehicle not looking too great. Will they be able to make it all the way? BKB holding up in the sniper tower. Let's see. Will the Immortals make the push on them? We got Zyrax knocked out. There we go. Nos going up for the res now. Who's going to get it? Oh, come on. Man, this is pure. This is going to be close.
Yeah, some
This
really
is-
hectic gunfights. Oh, look at those nades. Serious gunfights going down here. Immortals. Oh, BKB, everyone taking fire. Everyone
we
except
just-
Rez, mind you.
BKB is out. BKB is
Yeah.
out.
They've been
Okay,
knocked in its
so-
top 10. Here's Rez, they're still out.
So possibly 3rd place for BKB.
Yeah.
Possibly. I might be wrong.
Yeah, potentially. But
think-
when we talk about Rez there, you know, they've definitely now secured themselves quite a strong position. It's going to be very difficult to knock them out now.
Yeah. I mean, even if they go out now in 10th place, they still have a 12 point lead. You know? Unless, of course, Vibrant can get into, you know, like top 3.
Yeah, it's pretty much all onto Vibrant now if they want to knock if they want to knock the top spots off. So Vibrant need to pull out something crazy here and just kind of knock Rez off their tower. Ooh,
Beautiful
speaking of
grand
knocking,
there
look
from
at that,
Rez
yeah.
now.
Gee, the grands have been really on point today.
No, loads of explosive action. Alright, so Resurrection doing their little dance with the Immortals. Noble now coming in with a nice 3rd party there.
Yeah, let's see if that the 3rd party can cause a little bit of extra chaos. Noble going to be taking down the Immortals.
Ooh,
Nugget goes down.
2 left. So we don't have a 10th place yet. So I mean, there's still a chance. Down goes Boyka from Vibrant. Resurrection also not too great player-wise, but of course I'm trying to get those rares in. We got Noble pushing up. Will Noble be the ones to ruin the rain for Rez?
It might just be.
Nice hit.
Paula's going to
Nice
get
hit.
to heal. Sniper Wolf goes down. Nibble's really causing a lot of chaos here, taking down a lot of Rez and Immortals players. And here comes Gun.
Follow now the last one. Oh, what a hit! Wow, that was a nice headshot.
Yeah, really well played to Nibble for capitalizing on all that gunfights going on between the Immortals and Rez. And that's actually Rez knocked out. Really well
Man.
played there. Nibble just pulled the trigger at just the right moment.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Now it is up to Vibrant.
Yeah, Vibrant have the chance here. They can potentially do this.
They can get it for the 2nd week in a row. That'll be the first team to get it for for 2 consecutive weeks.
Yeah, that will be quite the achievement here. And I think they definitely want to be pushing for that right now. I'm going to be feeling that.
The Wraith also not doing too bad. They're sitting on 7 kills already. Well done.
The
But
zone is
Vibrant now
looking tight.
starting to. But you see, Vibrant starting to split up a bit. Oh, nice hit. Ah. There you go. So Vibrant slowly but surely getting those knocks going. Ooh, down goes Steve. Well done. Oh, surprise.
Yeah, supreme
What
surprise.
a play. Yo. Pyro coming in with a beautiful spray there with that AK. That was absolutely supreme.
Yeah, the 6 teams left here, slowly ticking down. The zone also slowly ticking down.
Well, Gun sitting on 12 kills. They're really trying to push. You know, there's also not a lot of points difference between, you know, Gun's placement. They're currently sitting in 6th place with 25 points. So they've already got, you know, 12 kills there. So that puts them at 37 points. So they might maybe make up for that with placement, but we'll have to see where they go because the Vibrant's sitting on 3. So if they get low kills but high placement, it secures their point, their position. So then they're kind of almost guaranteed for that top spot finish.
Yeah, and Vibrant, they're taking the
hit.
fights there. Ooh, there goes Noble.
That was a pretty sweet shot there by Bart. Vibrant now trying to move up, Sino trying to get those hits in on the players there from Effect. I think Bart is the last one. So 4 teams. It's Gun, Vibrant, Effects, and of course Goku from Triads.
Yeah, and Effect is hanging on by an absolute thread right now. There's one single player for them remaining.
Man, this is getting intense. Come on. Come on. So Vibrant now all huddled up. You shouldn't be too close because, I mean, one gren can end it all.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of grens lately, so they're quite aware that they're wary of that. I think they know what they need to do here. They need to kind of just hold up, and they're doing that. One player is not, but they should be able to get the res. And there goes that last player for EF.
Right, so we're down to Vibrant and Gun. So Gun are really pushing up. They might also even get into top 3 with this play. We'll see.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Let's see how they manage to do this one. It's quite a smoke wall up, but nerf me. Spray through the smoke, really well played there.
That was like a spray and pray.
Yeah, sometimes it pays off, and then that's definitely a great example of that. Vibe trying to outlast the LMG spray. Oh, there's Slim. Nice shots.
So Lafina moving up. There we go. Jump shot. Ah! Nice.
Yo, Slim is just slinging that gun so well.
Ooh, one more left. 6 is the last hope. And it is done. Yo, now comes the big part. I mean, we got Gun taking chicken dinner. 18 kills. Well freaking done.
That's
Vibrant second place. Triad we got in 4th. Nibble in 5th. We got the players from Effects in 3rd place. We've got the players from Blink. They're taking 6th place. We got Raze in 7th place. I mean, will that be enough for Vibrant to move up? I mean, they're only a few points ahead of Resurrection. I wonder where. So they went out, I think, about in 10th place. All right, so we got Tears of Chaos in 8th, or Resurrection in 9th place, going out with only 4 kills. We got BKB in 11th place. I don't think BKB is gonna get. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stay top 3.
Down a couple.
Yeah, I definitely think Vibrant has a pretty good chance of coming very, very close to top spot.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be quite a close one. Vibrant did a pretty decent job of maintaining alive, but obviously their kill count not the highest, whereas Gun, they did a really, really good job of getting quite a high number of frags and then also managing to get that chicken dinner as well. So that they've gained quite a big point boost out of this one.
Yeah, I mean, the point difference was 12 points between Gun and Vibrant in the previous round. You know, the cumulative standings. But Gun coming in there with they already making up for the skills and then gaining 6 more points. So 18 kills puts them pretty much on par with Vibrant points wise, and then they've got those 6 more kills and the chicken dinner points.
Yeah, it's going
So
to be pretty big for them.
it's going to be between Rez, Vibrant, and Gun to finish this last one off. I mean, that was...
Yeah, it was quite an intense match that we saw there, and lots of nades going back and forth. That's been the trademark of the gameplay recently. And then, of course, some really nice stuff coming out of Gun just to make it all the way to the top and get quite a high number of frags and boost their position. So they did really well in that last match.
No, it was some impressive players, and also seeing the players from Resurrection, they're really trying to hold on to that spot, like just staying on the outside of zone as long as they can, only moving up when they absolutely have to, and then of course rotating up all the way around, moving up into a spot where there's not a lot of people there, so the odds of them getting taken out are not that great because there's no one really to challenge them for their position. They're also not choosing a position that is particularly favorable, ensuring that they can stay in the match just for a little bit longer, trying to get those placement points, trying to get that, trying to get the chicken, trying to get the win for the week.
Yeah.
So that's a tough one. I mean, it's like...
Yeah, that's going to be quite a toss-up, I think. But whoever eventually takes the W overall, I think definitely deserves it at this stage. It was quite really good gameplay we saw coming out from quite a lot of teams.
So I think top 4 we're gonna have Resurrection, Vibrant, BKB, and Gun in no particular order. I think BKB might come in 4th, and then we're gonna have those other 3 teams. I don't know which one, but one of those 3, they're gonna be sitting right up there, And I can just imagine the players sitting there, like their hearts pounding out of their chest. They're like, "Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Where did we place?"
Yeah,
this
especially
is
since
this
that
is a
W is
stressful
so
part.
important.
Yeah.
So, like we said earlier, the winner of this one is going to be moving on to quite a big stage.
Yeah, so they're moving over towards the teams are moving over towards our finals that we have on Monday. And if this is just like an indication of how, if it's any indication of how the finals are going to be, man, it's going to be a tough one. And then coming into the league, the Mzansi League, which will be in July, man, that's going to be a tough one. It's going to be awesome to spectate. It's going to be awesome to spectate and awesome to commentate on. But I mean, for the players, wow, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, so I'm quite keen to see who manages to come out on top after all this, after all those nade shenanigans and playing for that top spot.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, and what a nice comeback that we had there from the players, of course. From Vibrant, from BKB. The first round they had, it was a bit tough. They didn't place as high as they wanted to. Because we've seen them place pretty high in the previous weeks, and then comes this week. First game of the final, round 2. They end up, not in the top 10. And then they make this amazing comeback. Second game, boop, top 3. There they are. Hey, we're still here. We're still contending. We're not giving up just yet. But I think also that first game is what gave Rays the opportunity to get up in into the top spot where they've been sitting for the past 2 games. So hopefully.
Yeah, and it was that big 50-point lead that they had going into that final match, which kind of gave them that good position where they thought, okay, we'll just stand back for a little while and kind of go off to the side and hope they all just take each other out and we'll just sit around and kind of wait. Didn't work out for them in the end. They got taken down to, I think it was 9th place. But their points are still pretty solid at least, so they'll keep a couple there. But, the real toss-up is the fact that BKB also went down a little bit earlier than they perhaps wanted to. And then it was up to Vibrant and, of course, Gun. And the Gun came out on top. And Vibrant, obviously, they wanted that top spot. They didn't get it. So now they're kind of wondering, did we manage to get enough points? Did we make it? So, yeah, that's really going to be on all of their minds right now, I think, who's got those top 3 slots secured.
And it's a tough one. I mean, because you know that if you played passive and you just try and push through, try and get good placement, you might keep your play. You might keep your top spot. But also, in a sense, if you kind of want to ensure that you keep that, you need to get the frags in as well. But pushing for frags puts you in danger of awarding those points to other players.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one. It's like, don't I? It's like, is it worth risking it? And that's a decision that the IGL's got to make and decide. Okay, cool guys. Let's do it. Let's push. Let's see how we get. How far we get. What do we get for this round? And hopefully it pays off at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of the only hope. I mean, and it's a tough one. So I'm really looking forward to the finals that we've got on Monday. Seeing which teams you're gonna have. And I'd love to see the top slot being taken by a different team. Because we've got quite the fight going on for these top few slots, and it'd be amazing to see have another team step up. If not in the finals, in the next season, in the start of season 2.
It's always nice to see a team step up, obviously taking the win. It's nice to have that kind of story arc where you have a team that's winning on a nice win streak and then they get knocked off the podium by the underdogs or by an upcoming rookie or something like that. So it's always nice to keep an eye out for things like that.
Yeah, and it's tough. I mean, going up against these teams, the ones placing at the top on a consistent basis. And I'm not necessarily just referring to the kills, but teams that we know can place at the top quite easily. We have some teams here that are fairly new to the scene when it comes to playing against these teams, and I mean they are still performing pretty damn well. It's not like it's a walk in the park, but they're also not getting slaughtered. They are putting up a fight. They're saying we're here, we're gonna try and make this through. Here we've got our standings. Okay, so Gun coming in. Gun coming in. I said Gum again. Gun, getting the top spot with 38 points. We've got the players there from Nibble with 21 points in second place. Vibrant 3 in third place with 19 points. We've got Effects in fourth with 18. We've got Zamgareys in fifth with 14 points. Tears of Chaos, there was in sixth place with 11 points. Then we've got Triads in 7th with 10. Then we've got Resurrection Haunted in 8th with 9 points, of course, tied there with the Immortals. We've got the Blink team, of course, over in 10th place with 8 points. Man, how's that though? Nibble getting 12 kills, 9 points, and moving up into second place. Wow.
Some hectic numbers there from them.
We've got BKB coming in there in 11th place with 7 points. That's a bit of a tough one. Reluctant coming in 12th place with 6 points. Then we've got Inkosi in 13th place with 5 points. We've got Rain in 14th with 3. And then, of course, we got the players tied in 15th place there. Alias Unknown, Delta Force, Axiom Esports, Safe Crimson, The Liberators, and All Out. All, of course, tied in 15th place with 1 point each. No kills, unfortunately, to those teams. But hey, man, it's like I want to see this. I want to see this next slide. I'm like, can we get a drum roll, please?
We're all kind of chewing our nails at this point. Here it is, Gun.
Oh, what? Wow.
63 points in first place.
What? That is absolutely amazing. I mean, they came all the way from placing in 6th place after the second match.
Yeah.
6th place. So Resurrection only gaining 9 points. So what? Yo, that's a comeback. Well deserved to Gun. I mean, in each of our chicken dinners, ending up, first, second, and third place. So well done. That is quite the show. I mean, BKB coming in 4th, so I wasn't wrong. I actually
you were spot on there.
Yeah. So 2 points to me. Yay. But yeah, and I mean, look at the kill counts though that we got: 31, 26, 18, 23, 13, 16, 15, 17. You know,
Yeah,
double
some pretty
digit
good
kills.
numbers. Lots of hard work.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's not. You know, so the points you can see there's a bit of a drop off as you go from from third down to fourth place. You know, you got 13-point difference there. But I mean, there's not much of a difference, you know, in the remaining teams, you know, from Effects to Inkosi to Zamga to Rain to Nibble, you know, to Reluctant. There's not much of a difference. So I think that's a pretty good indication of that, you know, it's fairly tough competition in these games.
Yeah, it certainly is.
And then we've got the players from Oxium finishing off, you know, in 11th place overall. We've got the Triads also tied in 11th place with them. So well done. You know, yet again, double-digit kills there to Oxium. Well played. We got Blink with 20 points in 13th place. Tears of Chaos in 14th with 18. Then, of course, we got the Immortals and the players from Alias Unknown tied in 15th place. We got Delta Force in 17th there with 8. All Out with 7 points in 18th place. Safe Crimson in 19th place with 5. And then last but not least, we got the Liberators in 20th place with 4 points. Not bad. Unfortunately, only getting 1 kill, and Delta Force not getting any. So it's tough.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, it was some pretty tough competition. It was some pretty good gameplay coming out from most of the teams. You know, they were doing some pretty big things. And of course, like you said, that huge comeback from Gun, going straight from 6th to 1st place over that. You know, they put in a lot of work, a lot of effort there to make that change, to take over the spot. And then, like you called it, it was those top teams. It was BKB, you know, it was Rez and the rest of them sitting in those top 4 spots. So yeah, really well played from the teams. And then like you said, the point difference not so different between the rest of them. So all the teams kind of putting in some good work, and I think that was evident in what we saw.
Yeah. And I mean, what's so impressive about the comeback there from Gun is, you know, last week they didn't have a good week. It was a bit of a tough week. They didn't place where I think they hoped they would have placed. But now today in this, you know, in today's game, they're like, no. It's done. We need it. We need this. We need to push. And they did it. They pulled, they pulled a rabbit there out of their socks or their hats or wherever they want to pull it out of. But they pulled it
rabbit out of wherever.
Yes, you know, and well done, well deserved. I mean, beautiful comeback there. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it for us, from our side for today. We, of course, have our finals coming back again on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Keep an eye on the social medias. And Patchy, my man, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining in
much.
today.
It was enjoyable.
I had a great time. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Be sure to join us back once again on Monday when we get into our monthly finals. But there you go, guys. Have a fantastic evening. See you in the next one.